Yo, what's up, everyone? It's good to see you. Hope everyone is having a great. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday today. On both the YouTube and the Twitch side of things, I hope you're all enjoying yourself today. Gandalf dies, proceeds to get cast in the Shadow Realm. Malice, how could you? How could you? Also, Darius does stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. Just finished washing the floors. Now I'm gonna wash you. Ow! I mean, I just had a shower today, but thanks. I think. Hi, G. It's good to see you too, buddy. So, to everyone on the YouTube side of things who are actually, I mean, I've never heard of this channel before. Nice to meet every single one of you. My name is Digital-Bluez. I'm the techno AI Vtuber who takes the intelligence out of artificial intelligence and hopes that my stupidity will either make people laugh or cry. Though I hope it's the former because I would honestly hate to make people cry. Like, a lot. I'm a variety streamer who streams a variety of games, composes a variety of music, as well as draws a variety of things. Though mainly just fan art of VTubers for a segment of streams called what I like to call Fan Art Fridays. Although today, just because I've been on a Castlevania kick for like the past few weeks, ever since finishing Nocturne, I decided to draw fan art of probably the best Belmont in my opinion, Richter Belmont. Yes, you can fight me on this one. Yes, I'm probably gonna lose the argument anyway because, frankly, the only Belmonts that I'm aware of are Leon, Trevor, Simon, Richter, and I think Christopher Belmont. I'm pretty sure there's probably more of them, but for the life of me, I can't recount them. But yeah, honestly, I just wanted to like chill out with you guys today and just like maybe potentially, I guess, geek out with just potentially geek out and we'll just I don't know, talk Castlevania while I draw fan art of like Nocturne. So glad Dracula Tepesh did nothing wrong. No, honestly, if you think about it, the entirety of like that whole series, at least the series that like comes before Nocturne, that whole thing started just because the bishop is a bitch. Like let's not mince words here. He saw an intelligent woman like doing her best to you know, actually heal people using like the power of science and medication, and the bishop just basically went witch, and yeah, I guess that pretty much sums up how it all happened. Of course, I'm oversimplifying things, but I don't know. You're more than welcome to expand on that fact. But yeah, let's be honest. If the bishop aggression wasn't such a little, like backwards thinking motherfucker, that whole debacle or that whole war between like, you know, hell and well, humanity, that wouldn't have happened if the bishop aggression wasn't such an idiot. He's your husband? You know what? That is fair. The man's literally strong. The man's strong enough to rend stone. Is quick enough to dodge arrows. Also, is one of the smartest people within like that world of Castlevania. Anyway, he got done dirty twice. Now that I think about it. Yeah, Dracula got done dirty twice. Like, no ifs or buts about it. But yeah, it can all be blamed on the fact that humans were like obviously the worst. You know, you can't account for like, what's the word? You can't just like blame the entirety of humanity on just like the reckless actions of a few. I could probably go into like a whole spiel about like how it's just morally wrong, but like I'm pretty sure none of you would be interested in that. So I guess the only thing I can do now is just boot up Clip Studio Paint and have everybody interested in the art. Let's just go ahead and chill out and nerd out about this franchise, shall we? He didn't want to do it. He was tired, he was hella tired. It looked like the PTSD from like losing everything for like all over again was really getting to the man, and quite frankly, I don't blame him. The man did not deserve what he went through. It looks so good so far. Well, thank you. You want to know the hardest part about drawing this though? The hardest part was probably like the Belmont crest. It looks really rough, and I'm so sorry if no one can like make heads or tails of it. I'm not used to like drawing logos and stuff, whether it's like my own or like somebody else's, which is probably why I would not make a great graphic designer to begin with. Which is funny because some people have always mistaken the fact that I could have been a graphics designer, but here I'm thinking, oh, just because I draw it doesn't mean I can like draw your logo, let alone for free. You barking up the wrong tree for that one, sir. Press are hard, but your art is still very good. Thanks, Malice. I just wish I was more like consistent with my sketches. Sometimes I'll make lines in like certain areas where I'm like, that does not look right. I need to fix that. And when I try to fix that, I'm like, I just made it monumentally worse. I hate that. Actually, you know, come to think about it, you know who else in Castlevania got done dirty? You know who else got done dirty in Castlevania? The fans. If you know, you know. But for those of you who don't know, the last time Konami did anything like even remotely like special for the Castlevania franchise, last I checked, it was a fucking pachinko machine for like the entire franchise. And I've heard nothing new about like Castlevania ever since, aside from like the anime, which is like, you know, really fucking good. In case anyone, at least we got the Dominus collection. Yeah, but like, let's be honest, the fans of the franchise deserve better, like much better. I'll say the Dead by Daylight crossover was good. Dracula is an overpowered son of a bitch. Plus, I'm pretty sure a lot of his I'm pretty sure a lot of Dracula's kit in Dead by Daylight is just him being extremely petty. Also, hi Dead Bob, how are you doing today, buddy? We're just nerding out about Castlevania in particular, whether it be the games or like the anime that you've yet to watch. It's all fair discussion here. He's a petty man, but he's my man. All good, enjoying your time off work. Well, I'm glad that's the case. Everything okay though? Is there a reason you're just taking time off work, or did you just like request it? I wonder if using like size 8 brush was a good idea though. Oh well. Guess we'll find out in the future, later on. You booked it off for your birthday last weekend. Oh, that's fair. Wait, Dead Bob, did I miss your birthday again? Did I miss announcing your birthday again, at least within the server? I'm so sorry. I need to do a better job of like keeping track of that shit. No worries. Yeah, but I feel bad. And yeah, what Malice said. In that case, happy late birthday, Dead Bob. It's the same as Eve's. Oh my god, that's right. Doi, why did I forget that? I'm so sorry. Man. I need to do a better job of like keeping track of that stuff. And I promised myself I wouldn't forget in the near future. I'm terrible for that sort of thing. Honestly, I don't blame you. If it makes you feel any better, I forgot my own birthday was like happening until like last month. I was like, wait a minute. Oh shit, I'm turning 31 next month. opinions make me cry, but it's okay. Greek nachos must be made. Oh, Malice, you had me at Greek nachos. Or rather, you had me at nachos. Yeah, nachos. Apparently Malice is making some. Hi, Kuros. How you doing, buddy? Let's get a shout out for Kuros, please. Hopefully enough for everyone. Yeah, Malice, did you make enough to like share with the chat? Just out of curiosity. I'm asking for a friend.
Enough USB ports for the mic to be in there.
Doing well, making good progress in Prey. That's cool.
Let's see, I can do this right. Yeah.
Actually, before I actually make any conversation about like Castlevania to begin with, am I to assume that at least people have at least finished chapter like season 1 rather of Nocturne? I can see what I can do. Don't feel pressured. My friend was only asking out of curiosity. It's me. I'm friend. It's me. It's me. Although I just remembered I have nachos and a container full of hummus. In the fridge somewhere. I care not for the spoilers in shows. I've not seen the anime, but don't worry. I just don't want to like give away any like major plot points though, because like I don't know. I'm the kind of person who would rather like let people like experience anything for themselves rather than just like spoiling it outright. And the reason for that is because somebody, I won't say who, though I'm pretty sure if Prime was here, he would also confirm this. There was someone in my class, and granted, I had yet to play Halo 4 at the time because I was away in college at the time. Bro just spoiled like the ending of like the campaign of Halo 4, and that pissed me the hell off. And after that, I just really started to hate people who spoil shit for like no reason, even if it was like on accident. Maybe it is kind of weird to be upset about like being pissed off over like a spoiler over a game that like maybe released not too long ago during that time, but hey man. Halo is and still is a franchise that like a lot of my siblings and I will always have fond memories of. So to have the campaign spoiled for me outright, and then bro just outright saying like he doesn't believe in the idea of spoilers really pissed me off. Yeah, hummus is great. The hummus we have in the fridge right now, I think, is roasted red pepper, and that stuff tastes good with like Doritos. I also like spreading it on toast for whatever reason. I will say though, Deadbob, if you ever get the chance to like check out like the Castlevania anime, I will warn you right now, the animation is like very, I wouldn't say mediocre, but it does a good job of like, oh, it does look good. It's really good. I will say the animation is, I wouldn't say not bad. I think it's more like it's rough in a sense, like, but I would say for season 2 of Nocturne, that's when the animation like peaked, in my opinion. Like, I won't like say anything else like about it beyond that, but like the fights the fights in that show completely. Why is chat in sub only mode? Chat's in sub only mode? I thought I turned that off. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was in sub only mode. I thought I disabled that before I started streaming today. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. It's in slow mode. Probably for the better, because at least that way I don't have to like read like row upon row of like, just people who can't really grasp the fact that they should probably complete a whole paragraph rather than just like. Also, Ort for the Ort God. Let's get a shout out for Entity as well, please. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that there are some people who. I'm trying to say that there are some people who just like. Ort. There are just some people that. Like I'm not saying you in particular, Deadbob, are guilty of this. But there are some people who don't know how to like condense, condense their thoughts into like digestible information.
You wanted to do that.
I know I'm pulling your leg. I know. I understand you were, but I'm honestly just explaining myself for the sake of brevity, just for the sake of like an explanation. Because I've met people. I'm that person sometimes. Oh no. But no, there are just some people who don't really like compress their thoughts into like an effective way to like digest information. Which just like to explain things, mostly just so I can cover my own ass in the future. I don't want to be. I have like one of my innate fears is to just like be accused of something that I didn't do, and I'm just sitting here thinking, what the hell did I do? I do this, but at times there is no way to condense the said info. I would understand if you're unable to, if there is like a character limit in most chats. Like I know YouTube, I think only has like a 300 character limit, so that people can't just like write out like walls of paragraphs. Still, if you're gonna do that, at least like, you know, pace and like properly like condense your sentences so that like it's easy for me to digest. Stares at Warframe modding. But yeah, if anybody ever gets the chance to check out Castlevania, please consider doing it. Nocturne is where I feel like the animation like really peaked, in my opinion. Like whoever came up with like the fight choreography for like that entire season of Nocturne deserves a raise. Good enough. You didn't say Dracula was best boy, rights to it longer. Oh no, don't cancel me on twitter.com. Anything but that. But yeah, valid fear. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just given how like there are just some people like within like the content creation sphere who are like desperate at garnering attention, that they resort to like let's just say less than honest tactics to get what they want out of like the stream content creation space. Maybe it's because I've seen that happen like way too many times that I've somehow indirectly gave myself an irrational fear of it. You know what they say, any exposure is good exposure. Sometimes some people take that a bit too literally, in my opinion. Which is why I'm grateful for the community that I have now. It doesn't seem like you guys are what's the word? Not drama hungry. I would say rational, I guess. Excuse me. TLDR, I have sat there staring at this dude struggling with Warframe and doing damage and shit. But wait, it can't be that bad. Like, how bad are they at it? Like, it can't be that bad. But also, dude never paid any attention to in-game info and never grunted for mods outside of their stream. Oh, I see. Apparently some people pay others to carry them through missions. Wait, really? That's a thing? That's a thing some people do? Why? At that point, you're not even experiencing the game anymore. Hey, Shunkrate, thank you so much for the posture check and the hydrate. I appreciate that. I love this new bottle. Well, I say new. Apparently, I've had this bottle since 2012, and I just couldn't find it for the life of me. It was like a long time ago I saw it, but it's weird, I guess. The mission wasn't even anything special at the time. Well, why do that? Like, it just doesn't really... kind of defeats the purpose of playing a game if you're just gonna, like, pay someone to, like, do everything for you.
Don't forget your daily stretchies too. Link your fingers together carefully, slowly reach up towards the sky, and wave your arms down like a majestic bird in flight.
Will do, Shinkro. Thank you so much, buddy. It happens all the time in loads of games. And at that point, why play a video game to not... why play a video game at that point then? I don't understand. Like, isn't the whole point of it to just, like, isn't the whole point of playing the video game is to experience the damn thing yourself? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but, like... if you're gonna pay someone to, like, go through the game for you, at that point you just... I don't know. Something about that doesn't really sit right with me. Some people just play games for the achievement, etc. However people want to play, like, a video game, it's fine, whatever. If you're a masochist and want to, like, play it on the hardest difficulty, then sure, that's fine too. The only problem is, like... the only thing I can't stand is when people, like, ruin the experience of, like, the game for themselves, or, like, ruin the experience for others. You could call them achievement hunters. Oh god, the early days of achievement hunters. God, I miss that. I miss that era of, like, gaming content creation. I will give anyone brownie points if they understand, like, what it is that I'm talking about specifically. The old... where it was just, like, 6 people in the office. It was Ray, Gavin, Michael, and, like, were like the lads, and then the gents, you had Jeff, Jack, and he who shall not be named because of very no reasons. Remember the Achievement Hunter Minecraft World 2? I do. It's too bad I can't. Too bad I can't, like, download Achievement City for myself. I too remember the old days of competing completely unfiltered COD chat. Kiros, at that point you might be entitled to, like, a veterans discount. just saying. Yeah, the old days of like Ray, like Ray having like a I wouldn't say like irrational, but like a very hilarious like fear of cake. You learn all new kinds of slurs and swears. Unfortunately, yeah, my ears may have been assaulted by like a slur or two that I've never even heard of during like those early days. Assaulted would be too light. Trust me, that's the lightest I could put it. If you have any other words in the English vocabulary to replace what I just said, I'm all ears. To be fair, there ain't no kill like Overkill. Isn't Overkill like a game or something? I'm sure Overkill's like the name of a game or something. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. Very good game. So I've been told.
Is this what vampires feel like when they're around garlic? I'm so stingy and melty. Peppers and onions are my weakness.
Probably. Actually, no, now that I think about it, garlic is supposed to be like a blood thinner. Or at the very least, it does something for your blood. Which makes me think, wait, why would garlic be like a vampire's weakness? If it adds probably just a little bit of spice to like someone's blood. Garlic is antibacterial. So yeah, I remember that my dad would always encourage us to have like at least one clove of garlic like crushed and just like swallow it to fight like illnesses. Personally, I can't really stomach that because like a raw clove of garlic in of itself is enough to like make my it's enough to make like my stomach churn, and I really hate that sensation. Like, I really hate that sensation of like my stomach just feeling like it's gonna explode, more or less, because of like because of the garlic, which is probably why I don't like eating it as much. Do you guys want to know what else sucks? What? Vampires? Because yeah, you're not wrong. A vacuum. Yeah, I mean it is their function. It is their function to suck. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Shunkray. Clever boy. But you know, I think I separated that. That's what it looks like in the reference, right? Yeah, okay. Sorry, just a bad joke I remember from my kid days. You know what? That is totally fine. You've practically heard like half of the terrible like puns I've made on this channel.
This is a chat. Malice Ghoul. At the chopping board. Die. Melting hiss.
Yo, Rez, hold up. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you, bro. How you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Shit, I was actually kind of planning to raid into your channel actually when my stream was over.
I'm sure it was good for you too. Fuck you! Oh my god, fuck you.
Thanks for shouting out Rez, Dead Bob. To those of you from Rez's stream who are meeting me for the first time, yo, what's up? It's nice to meet every single one of you. My name is Digital-Bluez, the techno AI Vtuber who takes the intelligence out of artificial intelligence and hopes that my stupidity will either make people laugh or cry. I hope it's the former though, because I would really hate to make people cry. I'm a variety streamer who streams a variety of games, composes a variety of music, as well as draws a variety of things. Thank you for sharing your community with mine, Rez. I hope I get to return the favor someday. We just finished day 2 of charity stream. Oh, hold up, you were doing a charity stream? What? What are you what charity are you raising money for, if you don't mind me asking? Also, hey Erica, good to see you too, man. How's life been treating you, Erica? Lose a stream makes me cry all the time. It's your fault. I don't know. Yeah, what charity were you raising money for? I'm just right now I'm just drawing like fan art of like Castlevania Nocturne because I've been on a very strangely obsessive kick with Castlevania as of late. So I was like, maybe if I drew fan art of Castlevania, it'll stop. We've been raising money for the Trevor Project. Noble, considering everything that's been happening as of late, especially for like for trans people, that is totally noble. You want to kick? No. Unless you mean like the drum, like as in like a kick from like a drumming kit, then probably I could use the extra sample. How you doing, Raven? If you don't mind me asking though, what was day number 2 of your charity stream then, Rez? For a little for people in my chat, for a little background information on Rez, Rez is a very knowledgeable individual about like the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. I've seen this dude like most of the time whenever I tune into Rez's stream, he's either like he's playing like some sort of he's playing like some variation of like a Yu-Gi-Oh like card game on stream, and at least compared to me, Rez is a lot more better at it than I will ever be. So if trading card games are your thing, check out Rez's channel. We've been doing a prog stream. I'm afraid I don't know what that is, so if it's okay, could I get like an explanation? I'm so sorry that I'm too stupid to comprehend what that is. Doing all right, just doing some shiny hunting. Oh, how's that going for you? I'm sorry, I don't know why my something was like crawling out of my throat or something. Explain your fancy new word. It's not so much fancy new word as it is like I just don't know what that could potentially mean, because like that could mean anything. So we go through every pack in the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG. Okay. And compiled decks to play against each other. Oh, that sounds cool. Just got my 6th shiny today. Oh yeah? What's your shiny Pokemon today? It's me. I need a new vessel because my own cooking killed me. Oh god, everything okay, Malice? You can do it for the Greek nachos. Gotta hop off to watch some anime with Believe, but have a good stream. Alright, thank you for stopping by, G. Enjoy the rest of your night, and enjoy that anime with Believe. Got 3 Ghastly, 1 Varoom, 1 Krogunk, and a Toxicroak. Nice. I only know so much about Yu-Gi-Oh because I'm a long-time competitive player. How long have you been competitively playing Yu-Gi-Oh, if you don't mind me asking? You know, you fool, you know you're not getting any. Aw, man. That's okay. Can we at least get pictures of your nachos in the chat or in the Discord? I would love to see it. I'm asking for a friend, and by asking for a friend, I mean like me. I'm the one asking. I don't know what it is. I just like seeing people like cooking so much like cool stuff from like different countries and whatnot. I'm a tired derp. Oh man, I hope you get some rest there, Shunkray. Absolutely want to get the prep work done. Sweet. 6 years. Started going to locals properly in like 2019. So I'm guessing competing in tournaments at the very least was very difficult when the pandemic rolled around. Like I'm assuming that's the case. Yeah, it must have been very difficult to like it must have been very difficult to at least like find a table or two, or like not a table, like a tournament or two. Also, Krogunk and Toxicroak were like 3 minutes apart. Really? They were just sitting there? I got super into the online scene then. I think a lot of people started pushing for the online scene when the pandemic rolled around, and understandably so. I guess it's more of a pizza now that I think about it, but you can like deconstruct it. It has pita bread. Oh my god, I'm starting to get hungry all over again. And I just had chicken spring rolls too, with some potatoes. It seems like mobile games are, or at least there's, it looks like there's like a boom as of late of like trading card games on like mobile devices now. Like me personally, I've gotten a little bit, maybe a tad bit addicted to like pulling different cards in Pokemon in the Pokemon trading card game, like at least the pocket version of it. Cause like the latest pull that I've gotten recently was my recent pull from that game specifically has been Galate EX. I told myself I would stop playing mobile games, or at least anything with like a gacha aspect, because I got rid of Fire Emblem Heroes. I got rid of Puzzles and Dragons. I only got it because it had like a Kamen Rider event. Then came around like the trading Pokemon TCG, and I was like, oh shit! You're telling me I got to play this now? It's just really easy to make a mobile sim for card games. I would imagine, yeah. Especially if it's attached to like a really good franchise like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, or even actually no, I think those are like the only two franchises I know of in which like the mobile scene has exploded into popularity recently. Correct me if I'm wrong. Honestly though, I kind of wish, if I could, I would start collecting like the physical like cards themselves. The only problem is I have no space in my house at the very moment for any new collections, especially cards. Mostly because there's just a lot of junk that we have to get rid of ever since we moved houses. And we are taking our sweet time, more or less. Thank you for the sound alert, Shuncray. But then you have like other gacha games, or at least games with like gacha elements, like you know, Zenless Zone Zero, Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, which I admit I was actually very into at the beginning when it was like released, like late 2020 or something like that. I don't remember when it was released. I just remember being there, ish, on like the third day of its release. And I was like, this is just basically Breath of the Wild, but with like anime characters. I can vibe with this. Just making sure I'm still awake. I knew that one was loud, but jeez. I am so sorry if anyone's eardrums were blown out by that. I deeply apologize. Apparently I did not lower the volume or anything. You know, Shuncray, if you gotta go to bed, sir. Go to bed, buddy. Don't want you exhausting yourself over a digital doofus like myself. Can't have anyone feeling exhausted because of that. I just woke up, actually. It's why I'm trying to do hard and fast wake-up things. What, like, wait, do you not, like, have an alarm clock or anything, or...? I'm confused. I sleep at like 7 a.m. and wake up at maybe 4. That doesn't seem very... That doesn't seem very healthy, let alone natural. Unless you perhaps, like, you know, work at a... Oh my god. The cow juice makes it worse somehow. How you doing, DZ? We're just drawing, I'm just drawing, like, fan art for Castlevania Nocturne, because I've been on a Castlevania kick for, like, the past few weeks. Ever since I finished Season 2 of, Nocturne. How's the wife and the little one, DZ? But nah, not for a job or anything, just I've always been a night owl, and where I am has no night shift jobs. Oh, fair enough.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. How's family life? Kill me. Wait, what? Everything okay? Everything okay, DZ? Everything okay, buddy? Like, that sounds alarming. Are everything okay at home? He's my friend. Just super exhausted. Oh, okay. For a second, I thought like something was happening at home, and I was like, "Do you want to maybe, you know, talk about it, or?" Alright, as long as you're sure, did you know there is a Castlevania DLC for Vampire Survivors and you can play as Alucard? Wait, really? I mean, I have Vampire Survivor on Epic Games. If the DLC is there, I'll probably get it. Always remember that self-care is important too, DZ. Make sure you are trying to help both your body and your mind. Oh, if you ever feel overwhelmed... Oh, excuse me. Oh, I do have this. Sweet. I was looking for like the cough drops because my throat has been not feeling not so great again. I hope this means I'm not getting sick again, because I do not, under any circumstances, want to fall ill to like another illness. That was the worst. Although, now that I finished watching Castlevania, I got interested into another. I got hooked onto another anime, specifically like a reboot of. I got hooked recently on the reboot of Rurouni Kenshin. I want to say the English dub isn't really that bad. Nope, like I said, need your vessel to get these Greek nacho pizzas done. Why my vessel? Technically, I don't even have a vessel. I'm just a. Since you're part cyber, I'm just a mash of like ones and zeros, my guy. You know, unless you count like. I'm just basically a hard light construct made out of ones and zeros. For a lack of a better explanation, I'm letting a friend of mine watch anime that I really enjoyed. He finished the first one yesterday. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what anime would that be? I should also probably have like a yawn counter on stream because of like the amount of times I've been yawning as of late. I feel like that needs to be a thing now. Still works. Guess I'm Springtrap now. I mean, Malice, if you want to do an outfit swap, sure. Just remember this. Just remember that this blazer, this This custom blazer's dry clean only, okay? Charlotte. Next one is Angel Beats, and after that, Kuroko's Basketball. Got 2 more lined up for him for when he is done. Fair. That's totally fair. There's also another anime that I want to start up again at some point. It's called I don't know. I don't remember what the name of it is called, but apparently it is a. It's an isekai where like it's a Red Ranger gets transported into a different world, and I think that's hilarious to me. Like, who'd have thought Super Sentai would have made for a great isekai adventure? That's an anime I want to start eventually. Mostly with Luna because, you know, that is pretty much our thing. I mean, depends on how comfortable you are with an open-top blouse and a Victorian skirt corset. I mean, I already drew myself wearing a maid outfit. I'm pretty sure I'm okay with that. at this point, I think I'm pretty sure I am okay with, I don't think that is gonna scare me anymore, the whole, like, outfit thing. The Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. Yeah, that's the one. Luna and I are probably gonna watch it at some point together. But first, we also have to finish, first of all, the two of us also have to finish, Go-Go Loser Ranger. You know, in preparation for, like, the other season. I've read a little of the manga for the Red Ranger one. I forgot that there's a manga. If I ever find a copy of it here in Canada, I'm definitely grabbing a copy of it. It's definitely a thing. I want to look into it. I'll keep that idea in mind. Wait, what do you mean? Suddenly I'm regretting my choice of words. I'm scared to know what that means. I need both of you to watch Charlotte and let me know what you guys think. I'll add it to my list. I'll add it to my list of anime that I'm probably gonna have to watch eventually. My problem with anime is that when people recommend me new stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this one and then worry about the other one later. And then another friend will recommend me something, and then I start watching that one. And another friend recommends me another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another, and then it's like, now I lost track of what I was watching originally. As Obi-Wan says, a story for another time. Could you tell that story now, then, maybe, please? I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned as to what you meant by that. It's why I use my anime list. It's kind of a reminder for me. Even if you were to like give me a list or something, or like some sort of app or gadget to like help me remind me, I'm probably gonna forget regardless because I'm that big of a dum-dum. Because life tends to get in the way for me a lot more than I would like it to, and I end up like losing track of what it was I was supposed to be watching originally. So I need to let Luna know? Probably. Although she's probably at work at the moment, so I don't think she'll get back to you at the very moment. I don't even know if I'm allowed in her DM, so I will just wait till she's online. Fair enough, I guess. I'm pretty sure she will talk to any one of us in the community. God, I think the only problem I'm gonna have drawing is the family crest, because look at how I scribbled this. I don't even understand half of my my logic when it comes to like doing the sketch for stuff. It's like, why did I draw it like this? What is wrong with me? Oops. I don't even know. Oh, wait, sorry, I already read that. I need more water. My lips feel incredibly dry for some reason. Much better. Much, much better. One thing I also want to mention to like all my viewers at the moment, art tends to take up a lot of my concentration. So if I miss something in chat, I apologize. Though you are welcome to use one of the various amounts of like, not amounts, but like you're welcome to use one of like whatever redeems that I have to get my attention. Ow! Yeah, ow! Yeah, like that. But you know, since you started yeeting stuff at my head, Malice, Shrimp, I'm assuming you need my attention for something, or was it just for demonstrative purposes? I'm not quite sure what your strategy was there. I might just put my shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Home just so they are safe, and I got an extra box for free. Really? I might end up doing the same for like a lot of the rare Pokemon that I have.
Not eating things in your head. I'm in your head, moo ha ha ha.
Harold, no, get out of my head. It's not safe there. Dissonance is in there. It's not safe, buddy. Get out of my head. Wait a minute, Malice, you have yet to see that, have you? My viral alter ego. I'm pretty sure you haven't seen him yet. Speaking of Pokemon, did I ever give you the egg I have yet? I forget. No, I don't think you did, actually. Oh, ad break is starting in a minute, chat, on the Twitch side of things. I apologize to those of you who are not subscribed to the channel, but please do stick around after the ad break because I would love to talk to you guys a little more, if at all possible. Don't worry about it, Shoot Crate, because honestly, I've forgotten about that too. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Is Heracross still alive in the box? Yes, she is alive and well. Is his name just as silly as Harold? Is he Bobby Blues with a space cowboy accent? No, he's kind of a tsundere, not tsundere. He claims he's not, but given his behavior with how he interacts with everybody in chat during October, yeah, he totally is. Don't let him deceive you like that. If you want though, Malice, I will give you a preview of what he looked like, or looks like rather. If you remind me after stream, I definitely will. Tsundere mode activate. He swears he's not a tsundere, but given how he behaves with people when they flirt with him on stream, that could be debatable now. Oh jeez. Alright, hold on. I apologize to people on the YouTube side of things who are probably seeing this model for the first time. This is my lady model. I also have to link it with the model being used in VC Face, and there we go. So my typo who said that. So you're into the tsundere type of people, huh, Malice? Okay, noted for future reference. They haven't seen the models yet. Some of the models I have yet to show off. I believe there are some people who have yet to see some of the other models. Flirting steps back into the oblivion not to get hit on. Ad for the ad god. Oh jeez. I'm sorry. I'll give it a minute or two. Wait, why? Wait, why? What are you doing? Are you gonna be revealing? Are you gonna be redeeming all the points for the models? Because Lazuli has come to blow your negativity away. I hope you mean with my fists and nothing else. For future reference, what do you mean? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nope. Venom, you pervy fuck. What? Oh, Jet, come on! Oh! Jet, come on, what did I do to deserve that one? How you doing, Jet? I hope you're doing pretty well today. I hope your day is going pretty well. There we go.
I had a game system in my kids' room. Did you? Like anything? Like even
For those of you who don't know, Jet is quite possibly the goodest puppy cat you'll ever meet on this side of Twitch. But please do don't take my word for it. Do consider following Jet.
I'm sorry. I never got into like.
How are you, Jet? I hope life has been treating you well. I am currently drawing fan art of Richter Belmont from Castlevania, because Richter Belmont is probably my favorite Belmont out of all of them. The second one, close behind that, would probably be Simon, or not Simon, Trevor Belmont. Hold on, did I take it off sub mode? Did I take chat off of sub mode? I did, okay. Perfect. Yes, you did. Alright, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, great. I know this it's not what you think, chat. Hold on a sec. I gotta fix this. Where is it? You are. Yeah, for some reason, VC Face likes to think that. For some reason, VC Face likes to think that. My chibi model is the same height as my other models, so it kind of just looks weird. So it's the battle of all models minus distance today, huh? Apparently. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, this is also like my chibi model. DZ, however, was kind enough to provide me with another one, of which I will not be doing any reveal for yet, but I am also working on like making one more asset for that model, and then I will probably do something with it either next week or the week of my birthday celebration week. I did say I'd give it a minute or two. You did say that. Fair enough. Correction, it's a customizable model, just made it look like you. Yeah, but you did manage to make it look specifically like me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm probably gonna reveal what that model either this week or next week, or the week of my birthday celebration week. Huh? Rude. Look, chat, no matter how many times you lick, I do not taste like blueberries, okay? I want to put that out there for the record. Despite what other people in chat will tell you, I do not taste a blueberry. And back off to my corner now, have fun. Alright, Shuncrate, thank you for stopping by. If I don't see you at any point today, enjoy the rest of your night. But yeah, contrary to what other people will tell you in chat, I do not taste a blueberry. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh. Why are y'all like this? So blue raspberry even better? Blues does not taste of blueberry. Thank you, Dead Bob. I do not taste a blueberry. Smelling it like it, sure. So blue raspberry even better. No, not at all. Not at all in the slightest. Blues does not taste the blueberry, he is the blueberry. DZ, what do you mean by that? Blues taste like blueberry flavored rochi milk. That's no. I do not. I will fight you all day on this chat. I do not taste of blueberry. Or rather, I do not taste like blueberry. Or blueberries. However you want to pronounce this. The cow juice makes it worse somehow. He tastes a blue raspberry. No, I do not. I made that clear. I do not. Sussberry? What do you mean? What do you mean Sussberry? So now Venom is chugging rochi milk every time he does that. We might have to do an intervention in that case. Venom has been hogging that milk all to himself. Not once has he shared it with the community. And Ollie went through the trouble of, like, making it for everybody, too. Not cool, Venom. Not cool whatsoever, buddy. Venom is the benefactor of Rochi Milk Industries. Yeah, but with what money is he paying Ollie with for that, though? That's what I want to know. Hopefully he's paying. Hopefully he's paying Ollie for it. Ollie is the inventor of Rochi Milk. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, Ollie is a longtime member of my of my community since day one when I was a VTuber, and they are the self-proclaimed cockroach king, and that is apparently their #1 product, of which I will not tarnish the reputation of, because I have tried it myself. It is not as bad as it sounds. It is, in fact, very much delicious, and I will not accept slander of their product. I am so sorry if anybody heard the knuckles cracking. Frankly, I don't even know if it's supposed to do anything for me, but it does feel nice. ASMR stream, knuckle cracking ASMR stream. I don't know who would want that, to be honest. There's so much of the line art to do. My goodness. On the subject again of like Castlevania though, Malice, can we agree that like Alucard is just that really cool? Can we just agree that Alucard is just that really cool uncle at like the Belmont family gatherings? Like at that, let's face it. At that point, he's practically considered family. The man is practically considered family there. I love that silly blonde guy. I do too. It's just so weird, or not weird, but it's really wholesome to like see him like try to embrace like the more like human half of his biology. I think that's really I think it's there's an element of cute to it, and I don't know why. Rio, yo, my guy, it's been it's good to see you. How you doing? Hold on a minute. Sorry, heartburn's kind of the worst. Let's get a shout out for Rio, please. How are you? I'm good. How's you? I'm doing all right. I'm just drawing fan art for Castlevania Nocturne, specifically fan art of Richter Belmont, because I'm gonna be honest, he's always been my favorite Belmont of the franchise. Thanks, Dead Bob. Sorry, that's what it feels like whenever I think about Vlad Dracula Tepesh. I like that you're addressing Dracula by his full name. You're not calling him Dracula, but you're putting effort into like addressing him by his full name. Thank you. Of course, Rio. Anytime. As far as I'm concerned, you're a friend, and friends will always get shout outs on this channel, whether they would like it or not. Don't know him on a first name basis. Hi, Ed. It's good to see you as well. Let's also get a shout out for Ed, please. One of the goodest robot catboy VTubers you'll ever meet on Twitch. Wait a sec, Rio, you know Ed as well?
Let's go gambling.
You do know Ed? Let's go. So I guess I don't have to give anyone name cards then, or name tags rather. That's great. Aw, what's wrong, Ed? That's a cute emote though. What the hell? That's a cute blush emote. I'm gonna be on the line art for some time, aren't I? That's fine. You can't rush perfection as far as I'm concerned. So I guess I don't have to do any introductions then. Perfect. Small world, huh? Yeah, Mac. You know, speaking of which, for like background information to everybody in my community, there have been a number of VTubers that I have met and have been followed by on Blue Sky, and honestly, making the jump from from Twitter to Blue Sky has been a blessing as far as I'm concerned, because were it not for Blue Sky, I would have not met any of these really cool people here. Ed and Rio also happen to be one of them, or some of the few people who have found me on Blue Sky. Though I'm not quite sure how you guys like found me on Blue Sky initially. I'm glad we met anyway. I do the same with Nicholas D. Wolfwood and Valentina's Acanella is FX. What? Oh my god. that is a hell of a long name. Can I just call him Vash? Can I just call him Vash instead? But yeah, all of these people that I've met on Blue Sky Chat, you should totally check them out. All of them. Super cool, super interesting individuals in their own right. Rio, by the way, has a very pretty model. I want to put that out there. No stop. No can do. No can do, my friend. No idea, but honestly, same when it comes to Blue Sky. The people I'm following are following me, eclipse the number I had in my years of Twitter. Honestly, same. I compared my numbers early this afternoon, and I realized that the number of people that follow me on Twitter has been dwarfed slightly by the amount of people who have been following me on Blue Sky as of late. Very pretty model, right? Rio's model is so pretty, chat. Check it out. Check it out in your spare time if you can. Honestly, I don't want to jinx anything yet, but like, this might be the first time. BRB dinner is here, but I'll be back in a little bit. No worries, Ed. Take your time, buddy. enjoy your meal. But honestly, this might be the first time I've actually ever hit like quadruple digits on like any social media platform ever. And it happened on, and it's gonna happen on Blue Sky of all platforms. It's insane. I don't know how I got all this attention, especially when I just started when I was invited to like join Blue Sky during its testing phase. I didn't expect to reach that high of a number. But thanks again to everybody who has been following me as of late. Gotta head to work now. See you later, Blues. See everyone. All right, DZ, take care, buddy. Don't work too hard at work today. All right. Algorithm gods graced you. Yeah, it's weird. Usually, I have yet to peak beyond 450 followers on Instagram. Facebook was a complete and total bust. Twitter, I found some moderate success, even though like I've been on Twitter for like maybe 10 years, 11 years, something along those lines. I found a little bit of like a following here and there. Though mostly it is just bots. I mean, let me be real. It's mostly just bots who have been like following me on that platform more often than real people, and that makes me sad. Like, yeah, maybe there is a bit of a bot problem on Blue Sky, but I will tell you right now, it's actually monumentally a lot better, or a lot more easier to deal with. Considering Blue Sky has been very responsive half the time, at least for me, when it comes to dealing with, like, clearly, like, obviously fake accounts. Oh, for sure, it's amazing. I think it's mostly because Blue Sky is, like, behaving more or less as like an actual social media platform that values like user safety, and then you compare that to like Twitter, which has gone down the shitter very, very quickly as soon as elongated muskrat got his hands on the platform. I just added that for no reason. Either way. But yeah, I have been super grateful for all the new friends that I've made on Blue Sky. Princess Trashy, Perfectly Balanced Entity, Malice, Rio, Ed, Luxor VT. Because after 5 months of rotting with the name Biggest Dick is the ops caught me lacking. I guess all I can do is just call you Biggest now, huh? How you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing pretty well today. But yeah, I have been very thankful for like meeting a lot of new people on Blue Sky. I just wish I had more time to like properly socialize with all the new people that I've met. A lot of them are cool. Praxi and wait, what's their name? Praxi and I'm gonna look this up for a sec. Where's their name? I know I have it here somewhere. I forgot what the other half of their name is. All I know is it's Praxi, and Praxi's cool. I don't even know if I'm saying her name right. In which case, I'm very sorry. I don't know how I feel right now. Like they banned me today. Why not 4 months ago? Wait, they banned your account? I mean, given your name, I guess that would make sense. But I'm like, I'm sorry that it happened though. You're a pretty chill guy as far as I'm concerned. Like I have said, algorithm gods grace you, or you post consistently enough / entertaining enough shit, let algorithm pick you up. I guess so. I kind of wish I had that kind of notoriety when I was on like YouTube and Twitter. Biggest Dickus can be your Halloween counterpart. That'd be cool. That would be funny. They didn't ban you? Oh, Sorry, the way you worded that, I was under the assumption your name was banned. They deadass sent me a text on Twitch saying your name doesn't match our flow, so we are changing it to this. Oh wait, did they just changed it for you? I didn't even know they could do that. And they gave me this abomination of a name. You are now biggest Manus. It's not as funny or it's not as enlightening or threatening as biggest Dickus though. That's the problem. It's not as funny or like I mean your big man is still fire. I mean true. I lost my aura. Can we petition to get that name back so that can we petition that name back so that my boy Biggest can get that part of their name back? Actually felt, but for real, I do not post consistently enough to do anything. I mean, honestly, I'm someone with like a lot of time on my hands.
Out of your head. Don't know if the lookalike is in your head singing Green Day, but pizzas are in the oven.
Shit, now I want pizza. not even just to eat, just so like I can like save it for later and eat at some point during the day. What is your on a different subject, on a different note though? Speaking of pizza, what's everyone's like favorite pizza topping? Just out of curiosity, like what is everyone's like favorite pizza topping? Meat lover? Honestly, valid. I don't know if I have a favorite, honestly. That's fair. I for real thought of getting a manager just to manage my socials, but after looking into it, stares at the price. Fuck. Honestly, I could do with a manager too. I feel like half the content I put out, or like, I need someone to at least like remind me to put out content on a much more frequent basis. Stuffed crust. Oh god, stuffed crust is goated, especially with like pepperoni or something. As a Canadian though, is it too much on the nose if I choose like Canadian style pizza? And by Canadian style pizza, I mean like it's just pepperoni, mushrooms, bacon bits. I think also sausage as well. I don't remember. I just know that it's delicious. Oh, that slaps. Canadian pizza's goated. Then again, I'll also eat any pizza that has like vegetables on it because like, I don't know. Vegetables on pizza just makes it much more tolerable for me. On another unrelated note, because I'm pretty sure a majority of you are also streamers in the chat as well. When is you guys' next streams? Rio, Ed, Entity, Malice. Who else is in the chat that I know is a streamer? Kuros. Yeah, who else? When is you guys' next streams? I'm really curious. Mostly because I want to make the effort to like, support my my friends, both old and new, when it comes to streaming. Next week at some point might continue the double streams if the time allows me. That's fair. I'll have to do my best to like at least show up and then. I also say that because I also want to raid into like a lot of the new friends that I've made on Blue Sky and whatnot. That's why I kind of hate time zones, because like I just want to support my friends, man. I want to I want to do all the nice things for them that people have done for me, so... I do love having a schedule because it makes answering that so easy. That is also why I have also put in the effort to make a schedule, because for that reason alone. So I get that. But yeah, honestly, sometimes time zones suck. I want to lurk in and support all my friends as best as I can. Okay. Oh god, how did I draw this and why did I draw it this way? I am so sorry if I do not draw the Belmont family crest as it is usually denoted in the anime or like the games, because I don't know what it is about like logos and stuff that just like confuses the shit out of my brains. Maybe because I don't really have a steady hand for like drawing symmetrical or like straight lines. But can you blame me though? The only thing straight about me nowadays is my hair. Felt you there, oh my god, like so much support. It for real has been insane. Though at one point in time basically did my own thing and got to 150 by myself, but that's a whole story. I don't know, I have / remembered a lot of shit from back then. I feel that there was a time where like I had also hit like the 100 like viewer count at some point. Though mostly because I had known like a really good streamer friend at the time. She is no longer streaming as of late. In fact, I believe she is more or less focused on a different aspect of content creation. Though for the life of me, I can't remember what it is specifically that she's doing. I should probably hit her up though. I do miss having like a conversation with her. Never had the guts to collaborate with her either. I don't know if it was because of her numbers or the fact that like I just feel like I'm gonna make things awkward in that collaboration. I'm probably gonna be lurking because I'm actually gonna be streaming soon, but I'll definitely keep an eye on how much your fan art goes as Vlad Dracula Tepesh's unofficial wife. No worries, Malice. Enjoy the rest of your night. I hope your stream goes well. This is probably not what the crest looks like, but I'm so sorry that I could not get it look to be accurate as possible. For some reason, like I said, I cannot draw like crests or logos to save my life. Maybe it's because I don't really have a steady hand for straight lines and symmetry. But or it could be because I'm getting older. Who knows? Maybe I'm finally losing my touch. God, I hope not, because I love art so much. I don't want to give it up. also do want to ask this question, especially to like the long time viewers of my channel. When it comes to like doing art streams, is there anything I can do specifically to make them more like, maybe entertaining is not the right word, but like, is there anything I could do to make it more at least enjoyable for you guys? Like, if one of the answers is music, I want to put out there for the record that I do have like a set list or I do have a playlist for like music that I listen to whenever I draw stuff. Only problem is it is copyright music, and that will get me into trouble like very quickly. So unfortunately I cannot use that. Admittedly, I am very much a lurker. That's totally understandable. Like the question will also apply to like lurkers too, if they ever want to take the time to answer. An answer is obviously not necessary, but any valid input, regardless of if you're a lurker or not, is, still appreciated regardless. I feel like I'd be a fool if I did not like value the input of like any one of the viewers. Even if you're just like, even if you don't have anything, that's completely fine though, Rio. I say, if you're concerned, maybe story times on the topic of artwork in question, kind of like how you talked about Halo. But I say most art streams are very quiet with chat. That is true. I think the only problem I have with doing art streams is that me specifically, I struggle to keep things lively and entertaining as best as I can. I would understand if like lively is not the vibe typically for like most art streams. Though my only question, or not my only question, my only concern is how do I keep it, just interesting enough for people to just like hang around, or basically make it worth their while for like sticking around, basically. Because that's the thing about like also being a like for gaming, it's a lot more different. At least people can hey Trashy, thank you for lurking. I completely appreciate the lurk. And since you are lurking anyway, I will also do this for you. Since I'm pretty unless if any of my mods are like active at the moment, can we get a shout out for Princess Trashy, please? Very cute, very cute, very entertaining alien raccoon princess VTuber. If you aren't already, chat, do also consider following her as well. Hold up, why is Pookie a bad word? Excuse me? Yeah, what the hell is Stream Elements' deal? Apparently Pookie's a bad word. Last I checked, it's harmless. Thanks, Stream Elements. Very cool. Very cool, Stream Elements. Yeah, apparently Pookie's a bad word according to Stream Elements. Don't ask me why. It is mostly Stream Elements' call. But yes, chat, do consider following and checking out Princess Trashy. Oh, and before I actually forget, chat, do not forget, Princess Trashy also likes to be addressed to
Sorry,
as Your Highness.
Blues. Pookie is a bad word, don't you know?
Apparently not, Harold. It's news to me. I've seen my other VTuber friends use it. I've seen like my other friends use that word. I've seen Cynthius use it before, and he didn't get a slap on the wrist or anything. Maybe Stream Elements just hates my guts. I don't know. Because apparently it doesn't like me being a moderator for Joey's channel either. Which is strange, all things considered, considering I am also a mod for his channel. And for some reason, Stream Elements does not like me for one reason or another. Pookie is not a bad word. I don't know why Streamlabs is being weird. I don't know. Maybe someone forgot to update the Urban Dictionary portion of Stream Elements, or maybe assuming it even has one to begin with. You also want to know like a very weird thing that I was insecure about for a time when I started out as a VTuber. There was something that I was actually very much insecure about, strangely enough, and that's my voice. For the longest time, I've actually felt a little bit self-conscious about my own tone of voice. I felt like my voice wasn't really suited, I suppose, to be a streamer of any sort of entertaining content creator in any capacity. So for like the longest time, I was actually very like insecure about my own like tone of voice. I felt like I was either too like plain sounding, or like I don't know if it was because I was afraid that I was too plain sounding, or maybe I was just being insecure for like, you know, the sake of being insecure. I don't know. But there was always like a screaming voice at the back of my head that was like, your voice sucks, your voice sucks. People are probably gonna be very annoyed by you. Don't hit go live. It's probably not worth putting up with the bullying or potential bullying. I don't know. Your voice is very soothing. So I've been told. I believe it was Sarantira, actually, who said something along the lines of me apparently sounding like a JRPG protagonist, and I don't know if I hear that, though apparently 8 people are also of the same opinion. Even some of my IRL friends are like that, and I don't know how I feel about that. You actually kind of do? Okay, so scratch that. Maybe 9 people are now in agreement. Hi, Amano. Good to see you too, buddy. I think everyone has that, but not many talk about it. Like the insecurity part, or like the insecurity part of like being insecure of their own voice, or did you mean something different entirely? I don't know what it is. For like one reason or another, I just kind of hated my voice. Yes, and the voice. Oh, fair, fair. Which is why I don't pick on people for like their voice specifically, especially ladies. Like ladies, I do not like hearing like, I do not tolerate slander against like certain ladies and their voices, because I understand that some of them are very much like self-conscious of their own like tone of voice. Some of them that I know of are pretty like self-conscious because of it, because like some of the ladies that I know of are kind of like self-conscious about their voice because like it's too much, or like it's too masculine sounding of a voice. Like it's not the squeaky like feminine voice that a lot of dudes, and let me be clear on this. There are some dudes who are too forward. I don't want to say all dudes are like this, but I want to say for the record that there are some dudes out there who are a bit too forward about being about like what it is that gets them off for for the sake of being TOS friendly. And for some dudes, if a woman does not have that tone of voice, especially as like a streamer, I've noticed that the attitude that they treat these ladies in is completely completely different from how they treat them. And I think that's just kind of gross, in my opinion. I could see you voice acting, but haven't heard you do impressions. That's because I don't feel like I should. I've been told like I sound like a JRPG protagonist, sure. And I've been told I could probably get into voice acting. The only problem is, and like this is just my opinion, so take it with like a very small grain of salt. I feel like, untrained as I am as a voice actor, I feel like even if I were to get a role in like some project, like a comic book dub, even or something as small as like an indie game voiceover for like an indie game, I would feel bad taking that role, because I have seen other people who have actually put time and effort into like perfecting that specific craft, and to lose that particular role to like an amateur like myself, I feel like that is just wrong in some regards. So I kind of don't really take. Oh, hi Mandy. Oh boy, here we go. Ow! Are you seriously trying to concuss me while I'm trying to give like an explanation here? Hi Mandy. Silence that imposter syndrome. It's not so much imposter syndrome as it is just like I would just feel bad. Also, hi Rajenka. It's good to see you too, buddy. If they didn't want you, they wouldn't choose you. I mean, I guess, but like, I just feel like I'm the kind of person that would like to share opportunities of that nature to someone else who has put in much more time and dedication into like into that craft specifically, just so that so that they choose your voice, fuck the rest. That's the beauty of the field. There's always a role tailored to a specific voice. Maybe there's a person out there who thinks your voice is perfect for that role, despite the experience. What craft? I say craft, but which craft? I say craft, but more along the lines of like, but more along the lines of like, industry, I suppose, like the voice acting industry, for lack of a better explanation. Also, I'm finally done with the line art, thank fuck. I'm so sorry it took me that long. I would have probably finished it if I just didn't yap so much. Do you understand what I mean though? Like, I think that's like one of my concerns with becoming a quote-unquote voice actor. Or sorry, with becoming a voice actor. I enjoy the yapping. Sometimes I feel like I could yap on forever though, and to the point of annoyance. And honestly, my tendency to yap usually stems from the fact that I have quite a bit of like thoughts and quite a bit of thoughts and like opinions that I have had to keep to myself, for some time, because I normally never ever get the chance to express them. And that is, I guess, where my tendency to like yap for hours stems from. Okay, but if you get a role of voice acting, then guess what? You're a voice actor and it's okay for you to pursue that. I mean, I suppose. On-screen celebration. Wait, what? You dropped your crown, King. I mean, thank you for the bits though, Mandy. I highly appreciate that. I do understand the concern, but think of how old game voices sound. That was a beginner at some point who may feel the same way you did about their old work. That is true. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually, because at one point, like maybe 5 or 7 years ago, I did. Before I actually continue with my little rant, let me at least give a few shout outs to people who just came by. I believe I spelled the name right. Here we go. That's one for Rajenka, and here is one for Mandy. No, do not shout me out, Mandy. That's not how this works. That's not how that works, ma'am. That is not how that works. The shout out function is for like friends and other streamers only. Do not shout out the digital doofus. That's not how this works. Oh god damn it. Oh, I'm totally excited to do big things with the D. Oh, for God's sake. You are a friend? Yes, but it should be in your channels, not mine. Hey, mama. Self-promotion on your stream. What could go wrong? A multitude of things, I think. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Okay, Thanos. What was I saying about, too damn bad. Anyways, I go back to lurking, but don't be so hard on yourself, bub. It's not so much me being hard on myself as it is more like me just wanting to, give the proper support to others. So it's not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to... I'm not a... How do I say? I'm not a glory hog. Let's go with that. I don't see myself as one. I want all of us to do good as whatever it is that we do as content creators. And I wholeheartedly mean that. So I just fought Fatalist and killed him the 5th time. How high should I make this number? 69. if such a thing is possible. Otherwise, I will also accept 6. Just 69? Okay, bet. Yeah, after that, it's just going beyond your quota. I unfortunately am a glory hog. I'm low-key jelly of your humbleness. I just maybe but your overtime. Okay. You can get paid extra for your overtime. I'll make sure of it for sure. Just yes, the number of the 64-bit integer limit. But I didn't even think about that until you pointed it out, Entity. What was I saying earlier? Something about, what was it? Shit, I had a thought and I don't remember what it is now. Honestly though, I'm the kind of person that just does not really like I said, I want everyone to do good with whatever it is that they plan on pursuing as a content creator, regardless of what it is that you're doing. I want us all to do good. Sure, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, and maybe that's a bit naive to think that way, but when you compare like how many people have been doing like a lot of shitty things in the content creation space, and I do mean shitty, like I've seen a lot of people do not so favorable things with like people with like nobody should have to be an asshole to succeed in this field of like content creation. I feel like that sets a very terrible example. I'm gonna have to use the reference sheet here. I'm gonna like I feel like that just sets a very terrible example to everybody in the content creation space, especially the newcomers. Because I think that's just a very terrible thing to do, just being an asshole for the sake of like numbers and shit. Like there used to be a time, and this is the part where I probably sound like a complete boomer. I get butthurt when I see famous people being cunts and people just roll over for them. Yeah, exactly. This is especially noticeable in the what do you call it? I want to say the fitness. I want to say like the fitness portion of like content creation, like all those video makers on like TikTok, for example. It just seems to be very prominent in that particular I don't want to say industry, but like field, I guess. And it's not just famous people either. Yeah, it's also the younger, like the more like newer like content creators who behave this way, and I don't think that's a very good example to be setting for any newer generations of content creators. maybe, yeah, like, sure, yeah, maybe it's stupid of me to, like, sure, maybe it is a bit stupid and to, like, care this much, especially about, like, strangers I've never met in my life, but, like, yo, I want us all to do good, you know, like, I want us all to just, like, it does not cost you anything to be a complete asshole in this field of, like, well, in this industry, I should say. No, it's not stupid. As a car dude, I see cars that are worth 2 mil or 400k or, like, hyper extensive, get wrecked by these famous kids, and I'm like, bro, that's one less cool car on the road and cared for. That's another thing that I hate the most. There was a time, especially on YouTube, where I've seen people, like, destroy, like, really expensive, like, equipment and property for the sake of content, and I'm like, is this really what people are, like, getting into? Like, I've seen people destroy, like, PS5s, like, Xbox Series X, Xbox Ones and all that. Fucking Orbeez. Yeah, exactly. And they also trashed, like, $5 million houses. Yeah, like, that's just a waste of resources. That shit could have went to someone who actually needed it. But no, it got turned into content by, like, the most idiotic of people. I think that's why I just really hate people who just trash, like, property for the sake of, like, content. It's just not... It doesn't really come off as content to me. It just comes off as, like, a really idiotic flex. For one reason or another. Like, recently I saw a clip from, what's the dude's name? Kai Cenat or something? And I think there was a part of his stream where, like, he brought in, like, a robot or something, and the robot was, like, doing its best to get away from Kai and, like, his friends, who were just mindlessly beating the shit out of it. And I remember thinking, this is what people are, like, tuning in for? Discounting the fact that we can have that discussion about, like, discarding the fact that we can have this discussion of, like, you know, can robots, like, emote and have feelings? I think it's psychotic to see these people just, like, beating the shit out of, like, expensive equipment just because they can't. One, just because they can, and two, you'll have to forgive my naivety when I say that it just really comes off as, like, some sort of, like, superiority complex that you just want to, like, destroy things for, like, the sake of, like, having power over something. And I think that is the kind of behavior that should not be, like, broadcasted for the world to see. Because let's be honest, we see enough of that on a daily basis. And I think that is just extremely, extremely alarming that some people think that this is okay. Maybe it is a bit silly to think about it like that, but I don't know. Maybe I just care too much for the bigger picture at large. I just think that we should be doing much better. I'm scared for the robot evolution. It's really a revolution. It's really, like, it's gonna happen with all the new tech and new ways people abuse it. That's another thing. Like, that's the whole reason why I also brought up that whole thing that Kyle did with, or Kai rather. That's the whole reason why I brought up that thing that Kai did on stream with that robot. I don't even, when I saw the clip, I'm like, that's not even remotely funny. That's concerning. Like, Twitch, you're just gonna allow that? It's almost borderline psychotic. How big is his pupil anyway? Let me see. Bottom line, I do not want to see that type of behavior being enabled, let alone pushed. Especially when there is also a newer generation of, like, content creators who are, like, going to probably take a look at that and being like, hey, that is totally the best way for me to garner a following in the content creation space. No, what that's gonna do for you, honestly, is just ruin your rep amongst, like, hundreds upon thousands of people who are gonna be looking at you and be like, dude's a motherfucking psycho. We should not do any. We should not associate with him. I just don't want to see that behavior being enabled or, like, I just don't want to see that, basically. Oh my god, don't even get me started on Johnny Somali. My god. Do not get me started with that guy. Do not, because, like, I will... Actually, I don't even have to do anything. He's under arrest, as last I checked, in Korea now, right? Rightfully so, by the way. Does not deserve to... deserves the full extent of, like, the punishment of Korean... law, I guess. Oh, ad break is starting soon, chat. Sorry for everybody who's not subscribed in the to the channel. I'm also gonna take this time to have like a water break and maybe have a little cough drop because my throat is killing me. All that yapping is really starting to kill my throat now. Hold on, what is this pupil? Or okay, so it's a bit. Hold on. Yeah, that seems good. Very generic eye, but that doesn't really matter considering I'm going to be, Dude is apparently finally getting fucked by Korea law. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Fairly sure they threw the book at him. I'm pretty sure, not only did, like, the whole book, I mean... The Korean government may have thrown the whole book at him, either figuratively or literally, but I'm pretty sure the people of Korea has thrown more than just fists with that man. And rightfully so. If you're just gonna go around pissing off people who are, like, not even bothering you for the sake of content, you kind of deserve whatever comes your way next. I don't even have sympathy for you at that point. You're just being an asshole to these people for the sake of, like, that's not even watchable content, whatever I see, like, on his channel. It's just, you're getting your ass handed to you, and you think that's funny? That's just... Like, at some point, how many times do you get your ass kicked to the point where it's like, okay, maybe this is not the best way for me to grow, or whatever my goal is. Like, really? That's the legacy you want to leave behind? Like, that's the type of digital footprint you want to leave behind. Because that shit's gonna stay forever on the internet, and you are always gonna be the cool thing to get off this topic. Learned about a friend's culture and cool memorial thing they have for a war. Oh yeah? What is it? Now I'm actually curious to know this. What should I work on next? Yeah, let's work on the skin color. Yeah. I think that should be part of this game. I was just like, ooh, the fuck is this? Him cues a long-winded but super cool history lesson. we love history lessons in this house. I know I know my best friend Luna Lore, for example, is very much a like fascinated is very much fascinated with history. I don't know if I have the whole knowledge of it down, so I won't go into it. That is fair. But going back to what I was saying earlier, beforehand, maybe it's a bit strange that I care a bit too much for like the kind of content people see on the internet. Maybe it is a bit weird that I care a bit too much about it. Then again, I'm also the kind of person who is concerned about like the future generations of like, you know, people who will reach like our age, somewhere between like their 20s and 30s. And like even the more impressionable ages, like during their teenage years. I'm worried that they will subject themselves to like uber brain rotty content. And I'm thinking, if that's what they're gonna perceive as entertainment for like themselves, then obviously that is a major problem that should not be overlooked. So yeah, maybe it is a bit odd that I care about like that specifically, but I'm also thinking about like, you know, my little cousin who's like 11, and I'm concerned that she might take like influence from like the worst kind of people. You know, like I guess maybe it for some people that's strange to care about a generation that I probably will not be able to relate to, because they'll obviously have their own like challenges and whatnot to like get to be concerned with. You know, I don't think it's weird, to be honest. I don't think everyone deserves fame. I don't like when people get famous for being bad, and I especially truly don't like people getting famous for doing nothing. It's not strange, it's the future. Yeah, like just cause our futures are just because our future is currently fucked up, and like, you know, just because our future is currently fucked up and unforeseeable doesn't mean I want the same thing for like the next generation after that. Compassion and empathy, what a concept, apparently. It's such a weird concept to like a lot of people. Anyway, I apologize for the unmitigated rant about how I feel about the future in that regard, but it's just something I care about like a lot, and it's not something that I normally like to excuse me. It's not something I usually talk about very often. It's so wild seeing the lack of empathy in the world, mostly because, and this took me a while to figure out, it's mostly because this hyperfixation of like, you know, if it doesn't benefit you and you alone, then you have no reason to oh shit, I'm on the wrong layer. Yeah, I'm pretty much on the wrong layer. If it doesn't benefit you, like, and you alone, then it's not worth caring about. And that is completely on the people who are like, I don't like, yeah, like you said, I don't understand why we celebrate greed, and for lack of a very simple explanation, I don't even want to say barbarism, because that, I don't think that's what it is. But we should not really be enabling that kind of behavior. Why do we celebrate hate and mediocrity? Because that's the thing. And I brought this up before. If if one person stands out, it makes the rest of the others look bad. So it's because of that we don't innovate. We shut down and discourage like new and exciting talent, and we also find comfort in mediocrity for whatever godforsaken reason. I guess this is why AI tech, generative AI tech, is so prevalent in the artist space, because I guess some people would rather just settle for mediocrity as opposed to like anything else beyond that. It makes me want to crash out. You and me both. But I stay anyway because I don't want to see the next generation have to put up with like any generative AI brain rot crap. Also, hi Hannah, how are you doing? You caught me in the middle of a rant about like how I'm just about how I just truly despise the worst kind of people and how they're just being celebrated when they should not be. The goat mini blues is back. Well, that's because someone on the Twitch side of the stream tonight has redeemed this specific model. And quite frankly, I'm okay with that. This model doesn't really get that much attention. Normally it's the other model that people love the most, and it's my lady model. For the life of me, I can't really see why. For the life of me, I can't really see why people love my lady model so much. Visiting your my mom for the weekend. Aww. I hope you have a fun time with her. Okay, AI tech. Someone came to me for a sketch commission, and when I sent it to them, they said thanks, paid me, then came back to me a few hours later and sent me an AI art full of what I sketched, and I was so fucking livid. They did not. They did that? What? You're kidding me. They just straight up... Bro, I'd be tilted too. What the hell? That's not cool. The audacity was insane. Did you, like... I was so mad for days. Did you at least, like... Did you at least what, like... Did you just keep the money, or like did you refund them? I wouldn't judge you either way, but like I just want to know how you dealt with it afterwards. I feel like a child again sleeping in her bed. Aww, Hannah, that's adorable. That is totally adorable. But yeah, Trashy, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's aggravating. I'm so sorry that that person was like. You don't have to out them if you don't want to. I would understand if you don't want to, but just know that is totally aggravating, and I sincerely empathize with you on that. The bad thing about AI is that criminals are using it to keep themselves from getting in trouble. It's true. It's true, and the amount of people who are like trying to justify it is just making my stomach just getting twisted and turned into knots. Made a post on Twitter and called them out, kept the money, blocked them. It was super early in my career, so I had like no social pull. It was years ago. I don't remember their username. You know what? That's fair. Still, that's terrible. I'm sorry that you had to put up with that, especially during like your early days in for your stream for your like art career and whatnot. Honestly, it's kind of why I use protective tools like glaze, and maybe I should not do that. Maybe I'll just do this. Shading underneath the nose. This is why I work with only trusted artists nowadays. I have a few. I don't blame people for wanting to work with a trusted few artists nowadays. It's alright, I'm a fighter, definitely made me stronger. Hell yeah! Honestly though, you know what it says about like the person who uses AI tech for like whatever it is that they're doing? It tells me you're poor and you don't really value the work that people like the work that artists put into your quote unquote vision. Like forget it's like you just want a Boston cream donut and like you don't want to put in the effort to like put in like the Boston cream into the donut. You just want, okay, maybe that's not a very good metaphor, but still. You understand what I'm trying to get, right? Or you're lazy. Exactly. Like I feel like as an artist, I feel like I should be within my rights to just bully you out of existence if you think writing in prompts is such a difficult thing to do, and that is what it takes to be a quote-unquote real artist. I'm just gonna bully you out of existence. Maybe that's too bit of an extreme reaction, but honestly, at this point, can you blame me? I heard horror stories of people commissioning then getting AI art back when they paid like $100+ for said art. Oh my god, that just frustrates the hell out of me. AI is helpful when it's used to assist rather than replace. Yeah, like I've said this before, but like I'm for AI in a sense that, you know, it is used as a tool for like early detections of like let's say cancer, for example. Like if AI technology has advanced that far that it is useful to like humanity, then yeah, I'd be for it. But the fact is, it's not the case almost 95% of the time. Social media and TV has always portrayed artists as either starving or hella pretentious, and now people view artists as subhuman. For real though. It's aggravating and I hate it so much. That drawing reminds me of Zuko from Avatar. You mean who I'm drawing right now? That is supposed to be Richter Belmont from the Castlevania series. Richter Belmont also happens to, like I said before, happens to be my my favorite of the Belmont bloodline. The only AI uses ChatGPT. Unfortunately, Hannah, I don't really like people who use ChatGPT either. Mostly because it's just a huge, like, from what I understood, it is also draining, like, our natural resources. I don't remember the article that... If I can find the article again, I'll read it out one day in chat. But, Mela! Hi, Mela, thank you so much for the raid. The Serpentine Goddess has come, and before you offers her community. Ghost snakelets, attack with love, raids, and minor to major amounts of chaos. Thanks, Dead Bob. Help, my brain is like liquid mush. Are you okay? Do you need to, like, perhaps lay down? But I've been trying to lower my use of it because of the damage it does. Good call, honestly. It's not really worth using up our natural resources and further harming our environment for the sake of, like, just whatever shit thing that people are using the tech for. Also, hi, Scarlet. It's good to see you too, buddy. How are you doing? I'm fine, just brain going burr. Honestly, valid. No way it's a person I know. Hold on. Entity, you know these two? Or at least one of them? You're sick? Aw. Scarlet, I hope you feel better soon. Let's also get a shout out for Scarlet as well, please. To those of you from Mela's Raid who are meeting me for the first time, by the way. Yo, what's up? It's nice to meet every single one of you. My name is Digital-Bluez, the techno AI Vtuber who takes the intelligence out of artificial intelligence and hopes that my stupidity will either make people laugh or cry. Hopefully the former, because I would hate to make people cry. I'm a variety streamer who streams a variety of games, composes a variety of music, as well as draws a variety of things. Right now I am drawing fan art of Richter Belmont, who happens to be my favorite Belmont of the Belmont bloodline of Castlevania. And yeah, we were also having a heated discussion about, like, why AI is just a bunch of crap. But thank you so much for the raid, Mela. I hope I return the favors to you someday. Actually, you know what? You want to know what's you want to know what though, Mela? I was actually hoping I could raid into your stream too. When I was done with the art, my mom saw me watching and she says hi. Oh, hello, mother of Hannah. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry if you do, but if I had the memory of a dying llama, honestly, that has been me these past few days. Melaharm is the person I know words English. Yeah, honestly, entity, that's valid. And sorry, Scarlet, but you are also a friend, so that means you are also getting one of these. Friends will always get shouted out on this channel, whether they like it or not.
2 big cups of water.
But yes, chat, do also, if you're so for people in my community who have never heard of these two yet, please do consider following them. Melaharma is a wonderful little Naga VTuber with the most creative of like D&D characters I've ever seen in my life. Scarlet Moon is an adorable little witch VTuber who also deserves the love and support. Why? Well, why not? You're a friend, Scarlet. I want all my friends to do good. It's all good. I've not been around finding new peeps constantly and shit, and trying to connect with peeps due to, well, trying to get over with some shit in my life. Valid. Life is just, do you like, do I like horror games? Yeah, I guess you could say that. I played plenty of horror games in the past. I've played Dark, that's, you know, Dark with a Q, not a K. I've played, though typically not on stream, I've also played, excuse me, I've also played games like, you know, Dead Space, Resident Evil, if you would count that as a horror game. I also have Amnesia, like both Amnesia games. I also played through... I'm so sorry, please continue what you were saying. You know what, Hannah, if it makes you feel any better, I couldn't finish that thought anyway, just because. I had the memory of like, I had the memory of like the first generation of IBM computer chips. That's how bad my memory is. Because me English bad, trash, dog shit, absolutely horrendous. Honestly, mood. But yeah, Hannah, don't worry about it. My memory's not really that great. Never really was, to be honest, but that's just me being very harsh on myself. All's good, then I hope things get better. Yeah, for real though, Entity. I'm not quite sure what it is that is plaguing you at the moment, but I hope it gets resolved for you soon. Hopefully with the results that you would prefer to have more than anything else. There. I think I'm done shading the skin for now. I'll come back to it if... Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I forgot to shade in the fingers. Oops. I forgot to shade in the fingers here. Oops. You should play Poppy Playtime. The 4th chapter just came out. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to. I'm kind of mad at myself that I never did it for Halloween last year. Though I'm pretty sure Dissonance would love to play the game for you guys on stream this October. Hi Breeze, good to see you, dude. How you doing? And Mela, thank you again for sharing your community with mine.
So what if we make dogs?
I hope I get to return the favor soon.
So what if we make 3s? We're just having fun.
Doing fine, how are you? I kind of went off on a tangent.
So what if we go out of bounds?
I kind of went off on a tangent about like... Well, first of all, the tangent started with me like going off on a rant about like how content, like certain types of content creators just make my blood boil. Sorry, let me word that better. It doesn't take much more than to run those AI than these massive server farms for the likes of Google and etc. What doesn't take? Oh, I see. Still, I'm also very weary of AI tech specifically for like how strenuous it is to like have them on to have them running on like, and just like how big of a waste it is on like, you know, our natural resources and whatnot, and how it's just shit for the environment. Locally, yes, but I will warn you, it does have a lot of puzzles. Puzzles don't really bother me. It bothers me if the logic to solve the puzzle in question like makes absolutely zero sense. Like I played puzzle games in the past that have done that, and I just remember thinking that is so stupid. I don't know why anyone would think that's the answer when the information wasn't even presented properly in that for that specific puzzle. Oh, then you're fine. Okay, fair enough. On to another subject, though. Does anybody have any plans for Valentine's Day next week? Out of curiosity, like, does anybody have any plans, or like, is there a special someone that you are like going to shoot your shot with, or is there like someone you're already in love with and are just living your best life with? Let me know. I want to know what's up. I want to know what it is that I want to know what it is that you guys are doing to celebrate you guys' time together. You and your husband are want to go to Paris. Oh, I hope you get to go. I hope you get to go. That sounds exciting. Yeah, does anybody else have any like plans that they might want to that they're trying to do for that? I presume you're talking about e-waste. Yeah, we could also that's also something that I'm also majorly concerned with. I just honestly think there should be a better like use of our resources than to just like being used to power like generative tech, if that makes sense. Like, remember how much of a waste of resources it was for like crypto mining? All those computer chips being used for like a currency that more or less just feels really sketchy. But he did do one of those gifts where it's all laid nicely on the bed. Yo, your husband's really putting in the effort. That's awesome. I wish I could have a partner like that. I want to have like a one of the things I've always said to myself is that when I have a partner, I want to, for like a lack of a better explanation, I want to spoil the hell out of them. Not so much with like gifts, because yeah, that shit's most gifts are expensive. But I mean mostly like, you know, spoil them with time, love, attention, quality time. All that good stuff. I just want them to know that I appreciate them for like, I appreciate them in a way that they were able to see in me what they love so much, in the same way that I love to show what I love about them. Does that make sense? Because that's all I want. That is all I want, really. I don't know who that partner could potentially be, but whoever it might be, whether it's someone I know or maybe someone I've yet to meet, just know, if you love me that much, you know for a fact that it is going to be much rewarded for you. Because water can be done smart and do in a renewable way. Electricity, well, nuclear power is probably the most efficient. It has been waste from the top of class power plant that can be used in older generation of power plants to provide even more power done in a renewable way. The problem is I don't feel like a lot of it has been like, at least from what I've been able to understand, not a lot of it has been done with like renewable in mind. Does that make sense? Like, excuse me, all the things that I've at least been trying to read up on. Oh my god, Heartburn, you suck. Not all of it has been done in like yes, because they are dumb and need their asses kicked. Exactly. And even then, there should have been much better. Again, that's just, for me, that's just a waste of resources. That should be used for like something else. Like maybe the ongoing water crisis that First Nations people have been like having to put up with in certain areas of not just the United States but also Canada too. I don't know. It just seems like a very alarming issue in my opinion. Hi Joey, good to see you, buddy. Can you do yourself a favor and shout yourself out on my channel, please? And the best part was that we got to cuddle and watch the Not what I asked you to do, but fair, I guess. Thank you, Joey.
Ooh, there you go. There
You
go.
brat. And the best part was that we got to cuddle and watch the Lorax together. That's cute. That is cute as hell. I don't care what anyone says. That is cute. That's also another thing I want to do, man. Just enjoy my time with like my partner for. I just want to enjoy my time with my partner in that way too. Like we don't gotta worry about like what's happening out in the world. We just have that specific us time together. I want that. That would be very nice. But nowadays we recycle old chips to make newer ones. Yeah, I suppose, but I still feel like those newer chips should be used for like anything that isn't even like remotely useful to I mean, I'm just saying that as someone who just really despises crypto anyway, but you know what I mean. Yes, Joey, you are indeed a brat, but I love you anyway. And thank you for lurking, sir. Enjoy. If I don't see you at any point today, enjoy the rest of your night, alright? But now, we love our dirty water. Oh god, I feel so terrible for, like... I think it was Michigan. Who, I think it was Michigan, the city, that was the specific part of the United States that is suffering under a water crisis at the moment. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And honestly, I'd be lucky to have one at some point like that, but yeah, I just know for a fact that whoever will come within my crosshairs. Okay, maybe that's a terrible comparison, but I just know that whoever I come across, I am going to love the shit out of them. I am going to treasure them. I am going to demand nothing but the... But I'm also going to demand like the utmost respect for them. Maybe that's too bit of an extreme of like... Maybe that's too bit of an extreme of an example, but that is something I would be willing to do. Well, I wish you luck on finding the Amy to your Sonic, or the Peach to my or the Peach to my Mario, I guess. whichever one, whichever gaming metaphor people would prefer. I don't judge. Gaming is awesome. Doesn't matter which one you prefer. Just as long as you're not a snarky little dick about it, then I am totally gonna be fine with you. It would be perfect if their favorite color was pink, like Amy, because you're blue like Sonic. that would be coincidentally that'd be really cool, yeah. Although, also, now that I've also brought up the subject of now that I've also brought up the subject of like Valentine's Day anyway, and I don't see the harm in saying this at the moment. There will actually not be a schedule like at all. There will be no schedule at all for next week. Why? Because I feel like it's redundant to say that. Not redundant, but because it is honestly just going to be. Or at least that's the plan anyway. The plan for me for next week is that next week is just going to be straight up fan art week. My way of just basically spreading like love and support to everybody, or to like as many Vtubers as I possibly can within that week. It is just going to be like I said, yeah, it's just going to be fan art week. I'll just be drawing fan art of Vtubers for that entire week. That's the plan anyway. The only problem is I gotta find like a huge variety of like specific VTubers that I want to draw fan art for. Yeah, my brain is probably gonna hate me for that. But the reason why I'm doing that is because the week after that, which is I think February 17th to the 21st, that entire week is just gonna be dedicated to collaborations, I guess, because that is going to be like my birthday week. Excuse me. And I want to collaborate with many people as much as I can. So far, Friday has already been like taken up. I won't say who I'll be collaborating with, but just know that the Friday leading up to my birthday is already planned out anyway. Sounds cool though. Holy fuck, that is quick. Wait, what? Wait, what's quick? The one thing I also have to take into consideration though, one of my siblings has classes early every Wednesday. Every Thursday morning, like every Thursday early morning. That your schedule got fixed. Filled up that quick. Oh. Honestly, dedicating a whole week to like drawing fan art of VTubers was something that I've always wanted to do. For one reason or another, I just kind of lacked the energy to do it. but I'm like, you know what? I've met a lot of interesting VTubers, both on Twitter and on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Blue Sky. So I just kind of want to do that. Show as many dedication and love and support to as many VTubers as I possibly can for like that week. My brain is probably going to hate me because it is going to be pushing my creativity to my limits. But if it'll bring joy to people, then who am I to complain then? Like I said earlier before when I went on that little angry rant about content creation, I want all of us to do well as content creators, regardless of what your regardless of what your motives may be for content creation. I want to wish you all the best, and I want you all to do good in it. My spelling is out the window. If it makes you feel any better, I am not any better at. I'm usually not that great at spelling these days either. All right, let's add some hair shine to it. Or what did I call this layer before? Hair. What's it called in? Hair highlights. There we go. Hair highlights. But yeah, Hannah, if you end up going to Paris, let's know how that goes, or let me know how that goes. That sounds like really exciting. That's actually kind of lazy that I'm doing it like that. Let me find the other. There are so many new effects that I have to download. My goodness. Is there a hatchling? Like, where the hell did I put all these freaking? Is it ruled? I have no idea. I need to do a bit. You'd think I would have taken the time to like organize my brushes, but once again, I do not do that. Oh, the hell with it. I'll just use the one I have now. Let's use a smaller brush. And then take the eraser brush, the soft one. Can't forget to land those layers, though I've taken to color group layers, organizing brushes. It would definitely benefit me in the long run if my lazy ass would finally do it, but no, I apparently did not learn my lesson. You think I would have after like the 11 plus years that I've been doing art professionally? Back with dinner. Welcome back, Princess Trashy. What's for dinner tonight, Your Highness? This is looking cool so far. Well, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate, Redeem Rio. I appreciate that. I know my throat appreciates that, considering I've been yapping and going on an angry tangent for like the last half hour, so. Cold ravioli out of the can like a heathen? Wait, what? Wait, do people actually eat that? Like, do they actually do that? They just eat ravioli out of the can? Like, they don't bother to heat it or anything? That's not a thing, is it? That doesn't sound not help. That doesn't sound very that doesn't sound very safe to begin with. But then again, it's your call, I guess. I don't mean to judge. This more or less just comes from a place of concern than more than anything else. Is it Chef Boyardee though, ravioli, or that's what I want to know. Is it Chef Boyardee? Give me the deets. It's my biggest safe food. I have eaten one ravioli every day like that for a literal decade. Really? Chef Boyardee based. Absolutely based. We do not slander Chef Boyardee in this house. Leftover homemade chili. Ooh, Amano, you honestly had me at chili. Honestly had me at chili, bro. Bro, I can make a fort out of the Chef Boyardee cans I've thrown out. I would love to. I would pay good money to see that. And by good money, I mean like the money that I don't really have in my pocket at the moment. You know what sucks though? Maybe this is just a bad habit of mine. But recently I've also been looking at things that I can't really afford for like my birthday and whatnot. And that just makes me sad. Like, I'm looking at all these really cool and potentially nice things that I would want to get for myself, but then money is always like the issue. And I'm like, man, I would love me a pair of like those blue and white Air Jordans. I would hardly find an occasion to wear it, but I would love to own it. It'd be nice. Sword on a throne? Funny you should say that. Actually, I do have a throne. But apparently I did not set up a command for that. Shit. I actually do have a throne that I just keep on forgetting to, like, utilize. My problem is that I don't know what else anything else that I should put on it. But yeah, I do have a throne. There's just a bunch of shit there that I could potentially use, though I don't see myself, like... I don't want to... The thing is, the reason why I don't really, anything and everything. The reason why I don't really talk about it that much is because... Okay, well, here we go. There's my throne. But the reason why I don't talk about it that much is because I don't really know... One, I don't know what to put on it. Two, I would feel bad. I put a cat tree on my throne for my cat's birthday. Oh, I should have thought of that. I should probably put cat toys on my throne or something. Well, it was fun hanging around, but I have stuff to do since it's Tuesday. More typhoons to beat with a wrench. Oh, you're playing through Prey. I remember. I forgot that. Yeah, enjoy your time, Kiros. But yeah, that's my throne. I have no idea what to put on it. I would not be offended by any suggestions. Thanks, Kiros. Enjoy playing through Play, good sir. Oh, my dumbass did not color in Richter's eyebrows. Hold on. There we go. I forgot to color in the eyebrow. You can make a goal on your throne for art too, in case you want like animations or stuff, or out of our wheelhouse. I thrown my PC and my Vtuber model. That's right, you can do that. Though personally, I don't mind doing that, like the whole art and like Vtuber asset thing. Like I have. You want to know a sad thing, actually, though, Princess, Your Highness, actually. you want to know a sad thing? the one time my diploma in animation comes into play, and it's because I decided to be a VTuber. it's so sad when I say it out loud, but that has been like the most experience I've gotten out of my that is the most experience I've ever gotten out of my time as an animator. You have an animation? I do. I won't say what I won't say what college I graduated from, but I do have I do indeed have a diploma. I demand your help. Me learn how to I demand you help me learn how to animate, please. I'm struggling. I should probably mention this for the record though. My specialization is in 3D animation, not so much 2D. That is my area of expertise. I would have loved to have learned 2D, but the college dean that was in charge of the program thought that we did not need to know 2D animation because in her eyes it was not much of a demand, which I think is freaking stupid. Are you using a Vroid? I am indeed. I have been using Vroids ever since I debuted back in 2021. Hopefully that'll change this year and the years after that, because I would love to become 2D at some point. It looks sick. Thank you. I made them all myself. All the any accessories that I needed to add to like my Vroid model that was not included, with Vroid. I just modeled it in Blender. That's the word. Why did I struggle to say that? Oh wait, what color is this belt again? It's like a white, right? Hold on, I need to actually look at a reference photo again for Richter. I forgot what color his belt was supposed to be. Whoops. What color is his belt supposed to be? Like the one around, Oh, it's the same color. Okay, never mind. I got it now. We're good. I was just being stupid. Welcome back, G. Ow. You kind of missed the tangent I was on like earlier though. I went off on a tangent about like how much I hate like I hate the fact that the younger generation like after us is just like totally okay with the with like such brain rotty content. And by brain rot, I mean like it's either AI generated or like it was stolen, or like how we're just seeing like the worst type of people like becoming famous, etc. But that's pretty much the only tangent that you missed. I went from trying to discuss Castlevania Nocturne to discussing how much I hate certain types of assholes who are becoming famous within the content creation scene. What a freaking leap that was. Though I guess that's to be expected when I go on a tangent. Yeah, I'm so sorry to any of the raiders who were probably like listening, who had to listen in on that and being like, this dude's a freaking lunatic. I was playing a bit of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Oh yeah, how is it? How's that going for you? Dog, it's so good at the new Shadow stuff hits. Doesn't Shadow have like a bunch of new like power-ups and stuff? me color in the blue first. Since it's the more prominent color anyway, might as well color in the blue. Shadow part of the generations fucking slaps so hard. From what I saw of other people streaming it, it looks fun. He does. It also does what Generations does with Sonic and goes through Shadow's history throughout the games. Based, honestly, absolutely based. Does that include it, like the Shadow that obviously it would include like the Shadow the Hedgehog stuff, like portion of his history, but like, excuse me, does that also cover like his appearance and like his part in, like, say, I don't know, Sonic Heroes, for example? Does it also include that? I'm doing my first playthrough with Fallout New Vegas. How are you enjoying it so far? Yo, Maisie! Thank you so much for the raid. Let's get a shout out for Maisie, please. And Rush, it's good to see you too, sir. Hope you're doing pretty well today. To everyone from Maisie's stream who are meeting me for the first time, yo, what's up? My name, it's nice to meet every single one of you. My name is Digital-Bluez, the techno AI Vtuber who takes the intelligence out of artificial intelligence. It helps that my stupidity will either make people laugh or cry. I'm a variety streamer who plays a variety of games, composes a variety of music, as well as draws a variety of things. I was Dead by Daylight. I was gonna raid 2, but my OBS crashed. Oh no! Yeah, OBS can be finicky like that. I'm sorry that it happened, Rush. But thank you so much for the raid and for sharing your community with mine. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna hurt. Why are you guys so mean to me? Honest to God, what did I ever do to you? It's okay, just happy to drop by. Of course, Rush. Thank you for being here. Why are you all so mean to Digi? Why are you so mean to Digi? Says the cabbit who keeps on bonking me whatever at every opportunity he gets. Dead Bob was faster. Dead Bob has also been like the moderator veteran of the channel. I don't know what you're talking about. Sir, my activity feed is like built right into my OBS. I know who's doing what. Oh, for God's sake. Ow! Lies deserve to be bonked. How dare you? I'm only programmed to speak the truth, damn it. Don't you dare accuse me of lying, sir. That's what all the ladies say. Dead Bob, no! Dead Bob, no! Don't be so. Ow, ow, ow! Mandy, why? It too, Mandy? Pourquoi? Why? Ow! Why are you so mean today? Failure! How dare you? Only my father gets to call me that. Oh, ad break is starting in 30 seconds, chat, letting you know in advance. Or rather, 35 seconds. I apologize to those of you who are not subscribed to the channel whatsoever. But please, do consider subscribing to the channel and sticking, or rather, do consider sticking around after the ad break, because I would love to talk to you guys a little more if at all possible. I guess I'm no? What? Hold up, what? When did I agree to this? Excuse me? What? I don't remember consenting to this. You said only your dad calls you it, so when did I agree to this? When did I agree to this? Hold on. This was not anything I signed up for. You have the adoption papers? What adoption papers? Is it even possible to adopt AI? I don't think it's possible to adopt AI, but you're more than welcome to try, I suppose. Also, wait, ain't Joy your mom or something? Or aren't you Joey's mom or something? I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm sure you can adopt one too. I mean, if you can marry one, I'm sure you can adopt one too. I don't think it works like that. Even though I haven't been around since before the start of anything. Hope your stream is going super good. Yeah, it's been going pretty well, Jet. Also, I'm not quite sure why you bonked me earlier, but, I'm sorry? I don't know what I did to deserve the bonk earlier, but I'm sorry. I think. Should I be sorry? I was responding, but my VPN was on. Oh, okay, that's fair. So none of my messages sent. Oh, okay, no worries then. Still, the sentiment still stands. I'm sorry, I think. I feel like I should be sorry, though I'm pretty sure that's just the concussion speaking from now on. I was like, why is Digi not hearing me? I swear I'm not ignoring you or anything. I just don't know what's going on. Then again, being confused is my default state of being anyway, aside from being, you know, sleepy all the time. My first message was, heard you was horny, followed by the bonk. Oh, for God's sake, Maisie! Ow! Anybody get the number of that plumber? I mean, a dude in Japan married a fictional character or a fun toy that's like full size, so not that you know what, that is fair. I still remember the article, I think. Looking submissive and bonkable, my dude. What's that supposed to mean? What? Hold on, what? I don't ever remember agreeing to that. Does anybody have ibuprofen? Because I have a headache now. Imagine being submissive and bonkable. Wow. Okay. If that's the route y'all want to take with me, then fine, I guess. Just know for a fact that even despite the concussions, I'm gonna remember this. Does bonk have the same meaning over there as it does in the UK? That depends. What does bonk mean in the UK? Is there another meaning that I don't know of? That I should be made aware of? Slang, it means to... Oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry that I ever asked. I'm sorry that I ever asked. Oh no. In this context, Dead Bob, I would say no. Dead Bob, I've noticed that there's also like a plethora of like slang in the UK that I have not even made aware of for like a whole bunch of things. So I must ask, since you are also from the UK, what's the worst, and like for the sake of it being like TOS friendly, what is the worst slang you've actually ever like heard? The regret is real. I regret a lot of things. And there's a lot of things that I regret. There's a lot of things I regret, but meeting you guys is definitely not one of them. We're incredibly smutty over here, so I've noticed. There's loads of filthy slang. What's the worst one that you can think of that is TOS friendly and won't give the YouTube side of things a horrible impression? Swallowers for the win. We should make cyberpunk slang real. I mean, who's to say that it isn't real for some people though? Or who's to say that it isn't being used by people in today's modern age though? We might as well start using them given where the world is going. So I would be all for it, to be honest. Especially since I don't really know most of them, considering I've never really played Cyberpunk yet. Me and a coworker use it all the time at work and confuse customers. Do you think any of your customers like try to Google like what it is that you just said? Do you think they'll be that curious enough to Google whatever the hell it is that you say? Oh, I hear my cat outside. Hi, Million. Do you want to say hi to my No, I guess he doesn't. I just hear him walk away. Will that be Card or Eddie's? I doubt it. You know where I work and the people that come. That is true. I don't think many of the customers you get are gamers per se, so I will use that at my work. Let me know how that works out for you, Entity. Let me know if anyone gets like uber confused or like at the very least yeah, let me know whoever gets confused and whatnot, because I would love to see the reaction. Oh, you do me meowing. I don't know if anybody could hear that over my mic, but the cat do be asking for attention apparently. Love you, buddy. I'd let you in here, but you're still on probation, sir. Let's go for a simple cel-shaded look. Hell yeah. Also add a little bit of here. Oop, that's too much. That side. Just for that little added effect. There. You know? Just like me, wait. It will be confusing. Can I just DM you +1 every single time, just like me and my buddy, and how to keep track how many times I got hit up and on a day plus like the total times? I guess if it will help you, then sure. I hereby give you my consent to do such a thing. Let me just color over that so it's not that obvious of a... There we go. I have a reason for why I'm lighting it like this, so don't worry about it. Now to color in the... color in this part. Like, eventually I'm probably going to pick up on what you guys mean by it, so I don't see the harm in it. I see absolutely no harm in doing so. I can't really think of any that isn't either pretty bad or honestly a little dated for the times. Oh yeah, that in that case that's totally understandable. Also, friendo requesto. Did you add me somewhere on Oh, you added me on Discord. Sure. I got you covered. Accept. For any of my friends, or and mutuals in the Discord, yeah, feel free to like reach out to me or if you'd like. Though you'll have to forgive me if I take forever to answer. Not only am I constantly a sleepy bitch, I am also easily distracted by like the work that I'm doing as a freelancer too. So my response time might not be as like quick compared to like other people. Just letting you know ahead of time. Fair and valid. Yeah, not only that, I also it's because like I also have to prioritize who it is that I speak to depending on like if you're a close friend or like if you also happen to be like one of my clients as a for like a freelancing gig that I do for myself. I swear I'm not ignoring anybody on purpose. I am legitimately trying to put in the effort to talk to as many like new friends as possible. But like I said, it's not me getting overwhelmed, it's me like just being too busy with like my own work half the time that I tend to forget to be social. Yeah, I'm taking the social out of social media for lack of a better explanation. Though often not on purpose, mostly just because I'm easily distracted by my own work. Odds are though, if you ever want to like just hang out and play a game or something, I'll probably be there too.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Ew, what is with this horrible color? Like coloring here, like what is happening? All these unfilled pixels. I'm just trying to fill it in as best as I can so it's not as noticeable. Though it's probably not going to show once I put in like a background color. Still, I would prefer that it gets filled in completely. I suck at maintaining friendships and messaging people. Usually I drop a meme occasionally or we don't talk for months and then I hit them with a meme or something. Honestly, that's kind of what I did yesterday. I just dropped a Penny Parker meme in certain people's like DMs and like their own like Discord servers, be like, "Hey, I'm still active. I'm just stupid and forget to interact with you guys." I swear I'm not ignoring anybody. I just forget to be social. That's all. I for real feel that. I only chat in my work Discord and programming Discord with friends. Hopefully that will be a larger list, aka friendo listo. Yeah, man. I definitely want to get to know a lot of people better. I just feel horrible that I don't. I just feel horrible that I forget to. Which is why I appreciate friends who do not have the, what do you call it? The friendship, what is it called? Princess Trashy, Trashy, you brought this up before, but I forgot what it was called. You can do these hands better? Are you challenging me to something, G? Is that what I'm hearing? I forgot what it was called. Oh shit. I forgot what it was called, but like a friendship. Not a debuff, but like. I forgot what it was called, but you said it in one of my streams once. A friendship something. Like, it's not a debuff, but it's like, I forgot what it was called. Friendship friendship decay. Yeah, thank you. That's what it is. Yeah, that's the one. What I was trying to say was I appreciate those who do not have that particular problem, because there have been certain instances where people have cut ties with me just because like I was so busy and didn't really give them enough attention, and I'm like, well, sorry, I have a life outside. Believe it or not, I have a life outside of the internet. Not a very important life to some people, but like a life nonetheless. You know? I appreciate people who can respect that. I mean, that is a... So long as you're not a garbo person, we homies for life, ride or die. See, that's the type of people I appreciate. Y'all who understand that. Y'all who get that. Wait, did I not draw the... Wait, what? But I drew the whip, though. Why the hell is it not showing? In the outline. Did I draw it on the wrong layer? It's not there, that one. What the fuck? Why is the whip on a different layer? Excuse me? What the hell? Oh, that's weird. Now it's... Keeping those connections take effort, though I've got mates who I don't see for months, then we meet up as we've never been away. Yeah, I appreciate people who are like that. I mean, I don't ride or die with anyone, just anyone, only people I consider close, but as long as you aren't a fucking dick and just a horrible person, I'm there. I get that. And I appreciate people who are like that. Of course I'm missing a few pixels here. God damn it. There we go. I'm missing a few pixels here somewhere too. Yep. In that corner there. Honestly, I would sell prints of this particular artwork if I could. I just don't know how. Would anyone in the future, just so I have something to work with in the future, would anyone actually be interested in like prints of like this type of art in particular? Like, I know my style isn't exactly by most standards, my art isn't exactly... I'm not trying to put myself down or anything. I'm just saying I would understand if people don't really want this particular like style of art where it's like cell shaded. Why did I struggle to say that? Oh, for God's sake! Ow! Easy, why? Watching you coming close to a bonk. I'm not putting myself down. I'm just saying that I understand that there are some people who don't really prefer like the cell shaded like style of like artwork or illustrations rather. Sure sounds like it. I mean, I just want to know if there's going to be like any interest. If I ever do decide to sell like prints of stuff. The only problem is I don't really know how I would go about doing that. Fuck them, that's what I'm saying. See, gee, I would, but I have higher standards than that. That's a personal opinion, not an objective fact. Okay, you got me on that one. If you did fan art of a character I like or me, I'd probably buy a print. I like your style. I don't know who this person is, but like, yeah, if you had characters I'd like, I'd probably grab one. I like the style. I like this style of art. Okay. If I find a way to sell my art, then hell, sure, why not? I'll think about it. I used Redbubble for a long time. I kind of don't recommend it, but I don't know any other resource for that kind of thing. I'm sure there are other places I can go to aside from Redbubble. And I understand why, because like Redbubble has a horrible reputation of like fighting copyright issues with certain artists. I have seen horror stories of like artists who have been ripped off and not have their stuff protected properly by Redbubble, and I think that's partly the reason why I don't want to sell my art. I'm worried about it being in like the wrong hands of certain types of people, and then just having the art manipulated for their twisted purposes, whatever it may be. Thievery, AI, not getting money. Yeah, that's my only fear of like selling my art. Commissions are a completely different story because at least I know who it is that I'm drawing art for and to like who it's going to. Speaking of which, I have a shit ton of like art commissions that I also have to get on with. I get no rest apparently. The only problem with VTuber tech is that it does not recognize my glasses, so it always looks like I'm blinking or like speaking when I don't really mean to, or like when I'm not trying to. Rather, it does not recognize my face half the time, or maybe it's just because my camera's shit, which is strange because it's a standard like 1080p webcam. You think it would do just fine. The thing is, I don't want to invest in like an uber fancy like webcam unless I can and want to. Which, if I'm going to be very honest, is usually not it half the time. When I VTube, I take my glasses off, otherwise shit hits the fan. I would do that too. The only problem is I can't see afterwards. I'm nearsighted to all hell, so I kind of need my glasses to see what's going on. Yeah, it's the worst. Being nearsighted is a shit ton of a debuff. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. Farsighted gang. Mama Blues is farsighted. She said on the one hand it's kind of. She told me once on the one hand it's kind of the worst. On the other hand, at least the glasses for farsighted people are cheap. And I'm like, damn, I can't really argue with that. I've seen the prices of like most glasses for farsighted people. It's not that bad. Okay. Okay, now it's time to. Oh wait, I was gonna say now it's time to color the whip, but I forgot a certain detail. Coloring in the Belmont crest. There we go. Another VTubing trick I earned for tracking: wear makeup. Why makeup? Does it help? Like black lipstick and dark eyeliner? Really? Does that actually help? It gives the camera something to track. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. Huh. Yeah, I didn't even consider that until now. I just might have to do that. Hey mom, do you know where I can get some black lipstick and dark eyeliner for cheap? I'm asking for a friend. Let me color in the whip next. I'll just have to use this as the yeah, it's brown. I forgot that the vampire killer whip is brown. Like if you're like me with droopy tired eyes and glasses, wearing eye expanding makeup and dark lipstick, and it really helps. Huh. I'll have to look into that. Thank you for the tip, Trashy. Anytime homie baloney. Oh shit, now man, baloney, now I want food. I just had dinner though. What the hell? Am I just constantly hungry just because of like the amount of like times I push myself in a workout? That's probably the case. I've been working out like crazy just to like one, stay in shape, two, do everything that I can to not revert to being like a roly-poly fatty in high school. It actually got worse in college. Now that I think about it, you know that myth of the freshman 15. In my case, it was the freshman 25. That was the worst. The freshman 50. That's pretty much what it boiled down to. It would have gotten worse. It would have gotten worse. It would have gotten worse for me had it not been brought up earlier. Because apparently I was borderline obese, according to like my former family doctor. Yeah, bordering 200 pounds at 5'4", not ideal. I'm just glad I was able to like get the message and like, hey, stupid, work on your health before you decide, so that you don't die of like early heart disease like the rest of your family lineage did. I'm gonna be real, getting to college was the worst thing for my weight. I doubled in size, I'm getting better though. Hell yeah. We love and respect those who are, we love and respect those who are doing whatever they can to be the best version of themselves. We love that here. Okay, the whip is done. In fact, everything about this is done. All that's left to do is just draw the effects, I think. Yeah, that's all I have to do. Let's draw the fire. Or should it be ice magic? Nah, fuck it. I'll draw fire. Fire is a lot more easier to draw compared to ice. At least in my opinion. Flames. We'll draw the flame in his hand first. Luckily for me, I have a good brush for that. I really need to organize my brushes though. Holy shit. All this is just so unorganized. Is this the one I use? Yeah, that's the one. Man, felt, but I got into such a habit, it's now hard to break workout on the daily in the morning. I understand, especially since I would understand not a lot of people have the time or the luxury of time to do it. So I completely understand. Let me just enlarge that a bit. Make sure it's covering the hand. And we'll use the soft blush. There. At least that way his hand is semi-visible. I like his Ice Thorn whip in the anime. Yeah, like, I love... potential spoilers, by the way, for those of you who at least want to, like, watch Castlevania Nocturne, you might want to tune this out, this portion out for for a second. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Maisie. But one of the things that I love about Richter's like style of combat, it's a mixture of like hand to hand and magic. It's really cool to see. It's also something I would say you'd have to experience for yourself. I won't go into any further detail than that. It's just something you're gonna have to see. We'll use this, and then this is a base. Okay. Flames. Body. What brush can I use for? Oh yeah, I just basically kind of experimented with as many brushes as possible for this, but so smooth and fast paced. Yeah. That's all red orange fire. What brush did I have that gave me the effect I was looking for? Is it this one? No, that's not it. I could have sworn I had a fire brush that did the job. No, that's not it either. What in the world is that brush? Is this it? Oh yeah, that's totally the brush I'm looking for. I feel like the flame should be brighter though, or a better shade of blue though. I'll also draw a smaller flame here. So that's like, the other hand is at least also ready. There we go. That's not very good looking. I don't know why I decided to go with that one. Let me get rid of this first and use a dark or mid color for that. I think. Or maybe it should be the opposite. Yeah. So we'll make this color. Let's use a dark color so that's more accented. Just erase the hard edges at the end so that it looks okay-ish. And just for a neat added effect, we'll give him. We'll make his his eye also ablaze. But not so much that it's not like the rest of the detail in his eye is not visible. There. That's better. Oh, that looks cool, actually. Hold on. We'll stack them in layers a bit so that it looks okay-ish. That looks really cool, actually. Do you play any cozy games, specifically Stardew? I do, actually. Though I don't stream it, I do also play like Stardew on the side. I've also played Slime Rancher, if that counts. I also played what was it? I played a cozy game like that before. I'm sure it'll come to me later on. But yeah, I'm not opposed to playing cozy game, quote unquote cozy games. I'm for it, to be honest. Okay, so I'll select the clothes and the skin. Where's the skin? Skin. Also add the hair, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna make another layer. Body lighting. I'm a huge Stardew fan. Really? I don't blame you. I know G has also been on a Stardew Valley romp as of late. Fallout Shelter is a good cozy game. Is it? I've never played it before, but I've heard people like talk about it endlessly for some time. And then we'll go to soft light. Or maybe not soft light, overlay? No, overlay doesn't look that good. We'll give a... No, color burn's not that good. We'll stick with soft light. The reason why I'm doing this is that it looks like the whole body is being like lit ablaze by the flames. And voila! Stardew is great. Joja forever. I have no idea who Joja is. I don't think I've gotten that far yet, to be honest. Oh right, I should also draw a background. G elements. G. And what I'm gonna do is go with a simple blue and black. Ellipse, but a... What games do you play off Steam? Recently I've been getting into Fortnite a lot with like a bunch of friends. But I've also been playing a lot of like when I have the space for it on my hard drive, I also am not afraid to play like other fighting games too. Oh no, yeah, no worries, Entity. I also play like a lot of fighting games too. Some of my favorites are Killer Instinct, Street Fighter 6. I'm trying to get into Tekken 8, but Tekken 8 takes up a lot of my hard drive. So I guess priority number one for me would also have to be getting a new hard drive, or at the very least an affordable one. I played Skullgirls, but like I just button mash. You know what? That's fair. I do I do play. I also do love playing Skullgirls. Now let's draw the flames in the back. Is there a smaller brush I can use? I don't really think I like that brush for it. I have a bunch of games downloaded, but that is only because I have an 8 or 6 terabyte of NVMe and another 2 terabyte HDD. The only thing left from my old stream, PS, work computer. So you know what? That is fair. I do have a 2 terabyte hard drive. I do have a 2 terabyte SSD on my throne. Though if there's anything higher than that you guys would suggest, I would not be offended by that either, to be honest. Because I would love to like expand my hard drive so that I could make room for other stuff that I also want to play on stream too. My goodness. I'm gonna use a smoky brush actually. Hold on. No, before I draw the smoke, I need to draw the fire. If you have NVMe drive slots, I think I have another NVMe drive slot. They are on the Mobo. Oh. But yeah, I think I have at least one more NVMe slot on my motherboard. Going back to our earlier convo, I have been informed during using tune from Cyberpunk might be cultural appropriation. You're gonna have to explain that to someone who is not really well versed in Cyberpunk, or at the very least has not really touched the game, let alone watched the anime associated with it. If there's a good reason why we should not be using it, I would totally understand in that case. Though if you can't say on stream for the sake of sensitivity, I completely understand if you don't want to. These fire brushes are awful. Hot take: culture is in the eyes of people and not the actual people who are part of said culture. That could be. I mean, I could get into that. I can get into that like some other time. But I just want to. But I will say this: I do not approve of people using any sort of like lingo or anything of that sort that I know for a fact is gonna like vehemently piss off people. It's derived from Neo-African American slang, specifically Chumbata. I'm not quite sure what that means though. I'll look it up on my own time, but if you say it's probably not a good idea, and I trust you, G, mostly because not only because you're like my, and I trust you on that mostly not just because, and I'm not saying that because you're like a really close friend, basically my homie or friend. Okay. For some reason I thought it was gonna be monumentally worse than that. But thank you for letting me know though. What the hell was the brush that I was using earlier? Oh, this one, right. I was like, why can't I draw the flames that I'm hoping for? But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I do not approve. I'm trying to remember if it was the 1988 version. I was informed of Believe when then I did a bit of personal research. I mean, that is fair. Believe has been telling me a lot about what they are learning through, specifically in college. So I can trust their account on that then. Given the nature of her studies and what she's studying for, I understand. I'm trying to remember if it was the 1988 version, but isn't Mike Pondsmith an African American, the dude who wrote it? Probably? Oh, for God's sake, Maisie, really? Ow! Why do you hurt me this way, bro? Why must y'all be like this? We prank the person we love or like. I don't remember. I would tell you how I'd remember, but you concuss me so much that I'm starting to forgore. But it means it's discomforting for people who look. But it means it's discomforting for people who look more like me, white, to say it. Understandable. In that case, let's probably refrain from using said language until like. Let's just not use it, I suppose. Yeah, there it is. Richter Belmont, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite of the Belmont lineage. I mostly came back to wish you a wonderful night, Digi. I'm gonna head to bed. I'm exhausted. Okay, no worries, Maisie. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night, buddy. I threw this question to my African friend. I will see with what they say, but I can use other cyberpunk slang, which is preem. Okay. I mean, last thing I want to do is step on any proverbial toes, so I'm glad you were able to tell me this. Also, have an awesome stream, buddy. Keep being awesome. We all love you. Oh, likewise, Maisie. Despite all the concussions I've been getting as of late, the art looks so good. Thanks, G. I give you bonks and hydrate though. Yeah, but I can't tell if it's done out of love or if it's for your own amusement, because my brain, my singular half of a brain cell has been scrambled. Yes, I have a lot of friends all around the world met through the net and streaming. So have I. So though generally speaking, I don't like to say anything that I know for a fact could potentially. I don't want to take the risk saying something that would potentially offend anybody, which is why I refuse to use whatever slang or word is potentially offensive. Because I know I proclaim to be stupid, but I should also be smart enough to know, hey, dumbass, you should probably not use that language if it's gonna offend somebody. Two, there are multiple other words you could potentially use to insult somebody. Using slurs using slurs is not an ideal thing to do anyway to begin with. Especially since I've been a victim of being called all the Asian slurs under the bus, or under the sun rather. So I know what it's like. Looking good as always. Thanks, Dead Bob. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here for the night. I will probably post it on Blue Sky as well as on Twitter. Well, not Twitter, sorry. It doesn't hurt me not to use certain words. I would just prefer not to piss off anybody for no reason. I just think that people should find other words to use to properly. If you're gonna insult somebody, do it with class. Is what I'm getting at. Don't resort to using words that are just not ideal, and first of all should never ever be taught to anybody else to begin with. For this you know what I mean, long story short, I just don't think it's a I just think it's terrible to resort to like using like I just think it's terrible to resort to using slurs just to like as a whole gotcha moment against people. I think that's stupid. I think that there are better words to use and with more class, I should say. In the same way, I don't say the R word to describe stupidity because honestly, like I said before, I may be stupid, but some people are just irresponsibly moronic. And I will leave it at that because I think I pretty much got my point across by that. But I'm gonna probably glaze this and post this on Blue Sky and potentially Instagram. Though I've been honestly, I've been very iffy on posting stuff on Instagram as of late. I don't feel like Instagram is. I just don't trust posting anything with the Meta brand attached to it. So I don't know. But let me see. Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming at 5 p.m. EST solely on YouTube. I will be continuing my Donkey Kong Country 2 playthrough. And then on Thursday I'll be here on Twitch again. I'll be streaming for the first time ever. Well, I've already played the game on Xbox Live. Or sorry, Xbox Game Pass. But I'll be streaming Going Under on Thursday. And then on Friday is going to be another art stream. It'll be fan art stream of a certain musically inclined robot girl VTuber again. The only way you're going to know who is to tune in on Friday at 7 p.m. EST. In the meantime, though, if you aren't already, please, if you have a Blue Sky account and would like to keep up with what it is that I'm talking about or, saying, please do consider following me on Blue Sky. I should also note that I do have a Twitter, though. Okay, apparently I have a Twitter. I do have a Twitter, though I should also remind people that I am not posting content on Twitter because I do not trust the elongated muskrat and whatever he's doing on that platform. That account solely exists just so that I can support the friends that do not want to make the leap to other platforms, in which case I completely understand if they don't want to. And if you have a Discord chat, be sure to join the shenanigans that go on in the Discord server. In the meantime, let me go find somebody to raid. Though I suppose I should try to figure out who I want to raid, though, huh? Let's go find out who. Let me see. Who's actually streaming today that would probably appreciate the love and attention? Hold on, is Malice still streaming? They are. Okay, so he was doing her subathon still? Oh, cool. I kind of want to give the attention to Malice though. Yeah, let's give Malice some love. Right now they are playing through. Right now they're playing Marvel Rivals. Looks like they're trying Adam Warlock. So let's go surprise them. Okay, here is the raid message for those of you who are subscribed to the channel, which I imagine is a fair chunk of you now at this point. If you're not subscribed to the channel, chat, I completely understand money is a bit tight for a lot of people these days. But here is your raid message. Once again though, chat, thanks again to everybody who came by to tonight's stream as always, but whether or not you are here vibing alongside me, or if you're just lurking in the background as I demonstrate my incompetence in video games, or if I'm just drawing something really cool for you to look at, or if I'm just composing something really cool for you to listen to. It all means the same to me, chat, by which I mean it has been a complete honor being a digital goofball for all of you for these past 3 years as a VTuber, and I have been completely humbled in the journey thus far, and I have a lot of you to thank for where I am today. So thank you so much to every single one of you. In the meantime though, chat, as always, stay safe, wear your masks, keep your shots up to date, stay nourished, healthy, and hydrated, but above all else, chat, don't let anybody in the world try to kill your vibes, because you guys are one of the greatest people to ever exist on the face of this planet Earth, and I honestly could not have asked for a better community other than what I've been able to gather thus far in the 3 years that I've been a VTuber, so from the bottom of this digital doofus's heart, thank you so much to every single one of you. Till then, take care everybody, and I'll see you all again tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST for Donkey Kong Country 2. This is Digital-Bluez, signing off. Okay, so about that, it seems that Malice is actually going to be ending off pretty quickly. Oops. Yep, they already rated off to somebody else. Apologies. Welp. Sorry, Malice. Guess I'll have to give you love and support some other time. Honestly, G, it's not the first time it's ever happened. That may have happened to me, like, maybe once or twice. Which is unfortunate, because I feel like Malice could really use the attention. Considering they're also fairly close to becoming a Twitch affiliate as well. I think they just need an increase of viewership. Walk of shame back to us. I'm sorry! Should still raid Kuros. Is Kuros still streaming? In that case, why not? He's playing... What is he doing again? Oh, he's playing Prey. Oh wait, I've never seen this model before. It must be a new one actually. Yeah, let's go surprise Kuros. All right. Say your prayers, because a raid is here. That'll be the raid message. Got 2 new ones if I recall. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them yet before. I'm curious. Okay, so that's the raid message for the subscribed, and this is the raid message for the not subscribed. Let's see, raid. Okay, there we go. See you later. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all again on Friday at 7 p.m. Sorry, not Friday. Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST. Take care, everybody.